Alright. Howdy guys, I'm Afolo8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome to Fire Emblem Tales of Kotor. Once again, returning with the sequel of Fire Emblem Call of the Armor, the very, very fun game that we played last time on stream. How you guys doing? What's up, Alex? Afolo being late only by a few seconds, just a little bit late, but it's fine. Today we're going to be having a very fun time with another project by, I believe it is Team Distant Roads, as you can see there at the bottom. What's up, Caesar? Ayo, the pizza here. Made and ate pizza today. Very nice. I'm very proud of you. Pizza's a good food to have. Alrighty, we're gonna hop right into it. We got some story to read, we got some new characters to interact with, and some old classics that are gonna be with us once again. Okay, so full disclosure, I have been spoiled on the very beginning because I had to get pictures for the thumbnail and stuff. Hair's majestic as ever, thank you so much. But either way, we're going to be getting to name an avatar character. We're going to get to walk around and choose which story we get to interact with. So I hope you guys will help me out and choose a very fun one. Oh, I've not seen you around here before. This is Luan, of course. And that's quite peculiar indeed. Huh? How did I get here? And who are you? I am Luan, a storyteller. Tales are my lifeblood. As for how you got here, I'm curious about that too. Perhaps that old spell has started functioning again? Wait, I remember. I died, and then this. I didn't die. I'm right here. I haven't fallen off, have I? Not so fast. We're in the realm of the living yet, although it is true that you've departed your mortal coil. What's up, Dribble? How is Luan here? Didn't they die? Yes, indeed. But no deaths are ever canon, I suppose. Name him or her Benito Mussolina. I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll be naming them after myself, in all honesty, but we'll see how it goes. You've been scooped up in a spiritual net, so to speak. Is this Call of the Armor too? It is a very fascinating choice that they've gone with for this one. What's up, Retna? Good to see you. Luan got better. Nice. So more or less this covers the same sort of idea of Call of the Armor in that it's a telephone hack where, you know, the various creators all came together, sort of made different maps back to back with no huge amounts of prior information, kind of just went with things as it was, or as it were. So hopefully it kind of inspires the same idea, but it's a wholly separate game, even though it brings back the characters as well. I see. To what end? No particular one right now, I'd imagine. Our host has departed. Host of the Dark. Shout out to the Ghost Creator. I don't know why that was in my mind, but it was. Basically an anthology of stories in the same world. That is a great way to put it, absolutely. Given that you won't be leaving anytime soon, I'd advise you get comfortable. Could I have the courtesy of knowing your name? Right, my name is gonna be Afolo. Big Afolo. They did have like Solarthriel or something as the thing. If you ever heard of Olympian Knights, it's the same concept. Right, absolutely. Olympian Knights, you get to go around and choose the various characters that you interact with. All of the stories are broken up, and you get to choose which ones that you want to play first. Afolo 9. Afolo, an interesting name. It's strange on my tongue, but never mind that. As I said, you won't be departing for a while, so would you care to listen to a tale or two to pass the time? What kind of tale? Oh, I've collected many. This land is full of stories, and I've got plenty. All 100% true, by the way. Pick whatever you like. Okay, except this is cooler because it's not a lead, but true. That is extremely true. I 100% agree with that. I hope that's not a flaming hot take, because it's one that I fully agree with entirely. So, here's me with my 15 move and no stats. Luckily with the light affinity, that's a pretty good one for whenever I level up with these growth rates, you know. But you lovely, well, you can have opinions. I have no issue with that. This is me, an enigmatic soul, seemingly trapped with Luan. I'm a departed spirit, and I have no weapons. Elif's not that bad, but I definitely like this world a lot, so I'm going to be having a lot of fun with these characters. And as you can see, there are many to choose from. Many indeed. If you saw my Discord notification, which you can join in the description, by the way, you'll know that many of the characters here are very fascinating to me. So we'll just go ahead and go through them all. We'll sort of look through. Caesar spotted him. Don't worry about it. Shh, it's secret. It's secret. He's the last one that I have to get to. Here's the one, an ancient rider who is delighted to have someone new to regale with stories. She looks really, really good. Really, really strong. This seems about right. Like if she had leveled up to level 18, this is about where she'd be. So this will be fun. Should roll the dice for D&D. What's up, Lee? Good to see you. It is very dice rolly as to what we're going to choose or who we're going to choose, I suppose, because we can move and talk to any of these people and then theoretically interact with any of their stories following that. So here's the one. She looks really cool. Right here's one. What's up, Tatsu? Good to see you. This is a very fun one that I like a lot. If you recall, Floor was one of my favorite characters. She's very, very fun. Hair looking especially great. Thank you, I appreciate that. But Floor's looking amazing too. She's got her glow-up portrait, a new hat, a new bow, an East Kotorian bounty hunter, aka the Shooter, with the Huntress's arc. I did get spoiled on this one because I did look at her. Was Rold the Jagan. It's been a while. Rold was the, he was the, what's it called? The king of the other country. You're half asleep. Oh, you thought that was a shotgun. Anyway, the Huntress's arc. Brave. Condolences to the deceased. It's 3 might, 100% crit rate. So you just crit them twice and then they die, theoretically, is the idea with that. But that'll surely be fun. Regardless, we'll have to go through everybody and see what we're playing with. Here's Bardell again. The Barbarian of the Four Lights has hung up his axe, but will always reclaim it to protect the innocent. He does indeed have the end game once more. Bardell's trusty time-worn axe, +5 speed, Garm equivalent, so to say. He's looking really cool. Here's Rold, as we were just talking about. The actual Jagan last time was named Shale. He was very fun. He was probably my favorite Jagan. Should do Bardell first. Interesting. That is a good starting point for sure, but we'll see. The King of East Kotor dislikes combat and prefers music. Theoretically, we actually get to play as a bard for once. You'll see why if you do. Interesting, interesting. Here's Venus. We remember her, the new Queen of East Kotor, a dear friend of Quija. And then she has reclaimed her ability to use staves alongside use swords as a wyvern. Armed with sword and staff, this regal rider leads by example. She has about the stats that I left off with, funnily enough. Rolled huge frame, but tiny femboy bard sprite, true. This guy, though, he's back. Look at him. This is Youngblood, a villager from East Kotor, likes fishing and boasting. He actually looks kind of insane, with his silver sword and his old bones that negates defense, has 25 might, 25 weight, and 25 crit, and 125 hit rate. So that's kind of wild. He just straight up has 47 attack with that thing, which is kind of wild. He used to be Youngblood, now he is Old Blood. True. Here's Gu, once a West Kotor soldier, now his last shreds of humanity fade constantly into darkness. His son is no longer with us, theoretically, in our old game. He's not particularly strong, actually. It doesn't appear that he grew tremendously. He only Gu. And then here's Delano. We didn't actually get to play with him last time because we didn't choose him. A veteran of Kotor's war, protects what he holds dear. He was just happy to be here before. He was a good guy. And then here's Savnia, the armor of the Four Lights. She is plagued by the memory of a fallen lover. It's very sad indeed. I didn't get to play too much with Savnia last time because we didn't use her. We used Garou. I hope we'll get to see Garou at some point. Here's Alessia, the Drifter. Full-on Tokyo Drift, the Oathbreaker. A worthless piece of trash with its 20 weight, 30 hit rate, 0 might, 0 crit. And she has gotten a haircut, it seems. Former Queen of East Kotor, she is bitter and regretful. She lost her son last game, which was a very sad thing to see happen. Indeed, she has been drifting, but she does look pretty cool. She looks pretty strong indeed. Every playable unit from Coda appears somewhere here. What's up, Epicer? Good to see you. And yes, indeed, everyone is going to be here, including Old Man Killian, a retired swordsman picking up his blade one last time with his slim sword, his C support with Daisy, funnily enough. Wait, is there some carryover? No, there's no carryover. I didn't have his support with Daisy on him last time. But he's looking very strong. She might be the strongest bum ever put into an FE game? Maybe. Maybe indeed. I'm definitely down to see her in combat. And then, of course, we're back to Floor. So, these are the units that we've got that we get to choose from. There are definitely no secret units anywhere to speak of. Definitely, wait, did I not get through everybody? Or did I... Wait. Are they alternately... Okay, so they're... Anyway, there's another one here. Here's Taika, a former cultist turned spirit caller, demon summoner, and wily thief, greedy and conniving. She is a diabolist, masters of robbery, summoning, and magecraft. So she's a thief, a healer, possibly a summoner, and some other stuff. But then, on top of that, here's Zane, a kind-hearted mercenary who isn't very bright. He aims to save the world. Look who it is. Look who it is indeed. He's all the way up here. I don't think we can get to him quite in time. I think there's some stuff we have to do before we get to him. If you recall Zane, he's a very, very funny boy. we will be regaling ourselves with his tale at some point. I do intend to play every tale on stream at some point. So, who do we want to start with? I think my initial vote is Floor, because I miss Floor greatly. But I would also be okay with like Bardell or something if that's what we want to do. If you guys want to spam a few of them in chat, I'll put up a poll with like 3 or 4 of them, and then we can choose from there. We can put up like a 5-minute timer on the poll, look through some characters and stuff. What if in Zane's Tale you constantly get beaten over and over? Your vote is Delano. Awesome. We'll put Delano, Floor, Bardell. Okay. Do we want Goo as well? Goo or Killian? Let's see, how do I do the YouTube poll again? It's been a hot minute. We'll do, I think this is it. Start a poll. Okay. Who we picking? Let's see. Goo from less to more relevant. Okay, I'll put Goo as well. So we'll do Floor. Let's see, it was Floor. I think it was Bardell. I'm actually going to put Youngblood over Bardell just because I think Youngblood's story could potentially be very funny. And then we'll do Goo, and Retina said Delano. Okay. All right. Go ahead and vote. Whatever gets the most here in like a minute or two, I suppose is what we'll go for. I am definitely biased in my own right, of course. But I'm going to possibly refrain from voting. Well, maybe I'll throw my little vote in there. It does appear as though Floor is getting the majority of the votes. And I understand. She's very, very cool. Let's see, how do I get this up here? Okay, 7 votes, 10 people watching. Go ahead, hurry up. You gotta hurry up. Thank you guys so much for watching, by the way. 10 people at the very beginning is absolutely ridiculous to me, and I appreciate that immensely. Okay, so. Who we going for? Who we going for? I'll give the poll. Let's see. Out of 8 votes, I think Floor is probably going to be the one. Let's see. I don't know any of these people, but imagine naming your child Floor, so you get to pick them. Youngblood when he gets no votes, that's hilarious. That's like just directly in line with the canon. But I think we'll end poll right there. We'll go with Floor. We will go with Floor. Thank you guys so much for voting. I know it was a very short-lived poll, but I appreciate that. I will be probably going for either Delano or Goo next time. Next story. We might cover 2 stories in today's stream, depends on how long the maps are. I'm thinking I'll go maybe 3 to 5 maps, somewhere in that range, depending. But I know. I wanted to go Floor as well. What's up, Dribble? She said hold up. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Floor. The poll does not up to 100. Wait, really? Does it not? 62. Yeah, I guess not. I guess it goes up to 99. Oh well. There's that mysterious 1% out there that voted for, let's see, who's someone that was a joke last time. Voted for Bloody Jeb. That's who got the vote last time. So I will continuously save over the same save file as well, so that we keep our units and everything. I know that there is a final map that you get once you... Oh, what's up, Ray? You missed the poll? Rest in peace. I apologize. I know that there's like a final map that appears whenever you get through all of the character stories, so that's what I want to go for. And look who it is. Slurp, slurp. Geez, will you settle down? This is your 4th bowl. Philip, my friend, you simply do not understand. This is the greatest soup I have ever tasted. The hint of meatiness brought out by the salt, the spiciness tempered by the savory vegetables. It's beyond divine, and I should know since we met. Alright, I get it. It must really be something if it's getting you in a tizzy. Oi, barman, what's in this stuff? Oh, nothing much, just chicken bone broth. Look at who it is, it's Fernandez again. Gonna make a game like this, but each character has 25 chapters worth of gameplay. Sounds amazing. Some vegetables, spices I had imported from North Kotor. The real secret ingredient is butter, love. Love for this bar and the life I get to live because of it. Love for the customers who come here for the simple pleasure of a bowl of soup. Love for your kind, brilliant, and gorgeous wife. Of course, dear. Look at that. She has an amazing portrait. It's very detailed by comparison to poor old Philip over here. Oh, come here, my beloved. Wait, they're distracted. Come on, Will, let's book it. But I haven't finished yet. Forget it, just come on. Okay. Hey, it's him. It's the dude with who wanted to be an armor, and now he is an armor. I guess he called the armor. Wait, they're leaving already. I'd better go. Oof. You okay, sir? Fine, just not completely used to this armor. Dang it, they're already out. Boss will kill me for bungling this bounty. Sorry, I've got to go. Here's the money for the coffee. Already out. Wait, those two dastards didn't pay, and they bought so many bowls and beers. Then we'll have to go get payment by force, my love. The blinking air animation of the bearded guy needs some fixing. Ah, it's fine. It's pretty funny. Hey, it's, what's her name again? Adine? Something like that. Boss, they flew right past us with no signal from you? Yeah, we saw. Yeah, I didn't expect them to dine and dash. How was I supposed to know that blonde one could move so quickly? Maybe if you weren't wearing all that armor. I guess they could have known. They did technically fight in the war with them before. Enough. Floor. Floor is the boss. I'm really sorry, boss. Don't beat yourself up too much. We'll have to run them down the old-fashioned way. Just gotta try and catch them alive, since the bounty is way larger than that. Seems they, angered some very important people who want him to suffer. Might be tough cornering him with just us, though. You won't be alone. Those uncouth men will pay, literally. Indeed. Ah, Lore, it's good to see you. Same to you, Fernandez. I'm afraid we'll have to catch up later, though. For now, we have bandits to catch. Not so fast, shooter. Oh, interesting. You didn't think you could just, what, take out the head of the silencers and walk away, did you? You've signed your death warrant messing with us. And who are these fellows? Looks like some gang whose boss I hunted. I remember him from the last game, I think. Forgot his name. Was it Lame? That sounds right. I think that's correct. He has a really good portrait, by the way. I like the really well done, like, shading and everything. Of course, I'm just a sucker for, like, the arms and whatnot. I don't recognize him, though. I think this one was the greasy guy with the long black hair. Oh, that one. He was a real pain. I tried to take a kid hostage. Good riddance. How dare you mock my brother? You'll be sorry for that. Weren't you going to kill me already? So, we're gonna have to give up on those two other guys, eh, boss? Nah. Then what's the plan? Those guys will be long gone by the time we deal with these goons. I know these clowns. They won't have gotten far. We'll just have to rush past these dimwits or cut our way through. Probably a bounty on these two guys too, huh? Read my mind. But if it seems like we're biting off more than we can chew, focus on the two running away. Their bounty is bigger by far. Besides, I owe Fernandez the favor for all the mess outside his place. Fair enough. So we actually have to kill our two previous comrades. Okay, I finished the soup. That's great. Now can we get back to running away? We're home free so long as we reach the city gate over there. Okay. If William or Philip reach the gate, you will receive a game over. Interesting. So we do actually have to go kill them. Wow. William with the wind sword as an assassin and no stats to speak of, but is still his still famous 20 constitution. A portly thief still enamored with consuming body rings. Of course he is. This wind sword capable of, as we know it to be. And then Philip is a berserker, an opportunistic pirate, has made lots of enemies. Also not notably strong. It appears as though these two might have gotten to level 10 and then promoted, is what I'm getting the vibe of. Then over here is Zwigers, leader of the Silencers, out to avenge his brother. I almost feel as though someone just ran their fingers across the keyboard for his name, but it's very nice. He comes with a swift soul. Interesting indeed. Catch the bounty, that's the main thing. So I'm assuming it's more or less just defeat these two, but also potentially defeat boss, like, in general, defeat all three bosses. Very nice. So anyway, we have some playable people here. Let's check out Flora. We of course know Flora, she's wonderful. I would have to assume that for the most part, units will keep their growth rates from the last game, so if you use them or if you remember them, they should probably be about the same. Flora as her ranger, she is of course still alive. Nothing mysterious happened to her in the past, but she comes with the Huntress's Arc, the brave, 100% crit rate bow. Look at that, that is actually ridiculous. 24 times 2 basically right there. It's fine, she has 0.6 crit and 0.3 crit rate. She couldn't possibly crit them to death or anything. But it seems like she's more or less just designed to take this guy out right away. Then here's Guadalupe. Oh yeah, that's right, Fernandez's wife. A former knight who retired to focus on family and soup. Guadalupe, a magical professor and dedicated wife with the Cherub Blaze. 65 crit rate, 8 might, 85 hit rate. Some very, very strong weapons here. Primarily focuses on light magic. She is one of the new characters to this game. 80 power, 15 speed, 55 defense. She is a certified defense sage. That much is sure. That'd be epic. Yeah, it'd be very, very nice indeed. The 15 speed is quite interesting considering her 15 growth rate as well. I'm very curious how she got there, but I'm happy for her nonetheless. With her 6 constitution, she will be getting weighed down by her presumed, it's not her PRF, it's just a good tome. She has very high crit rate, and theoretically, alongside, well, she'll get defense from her support with Fernandez if we get it there. But either way, a former knight who retired to focus on family and soup, our beloved Fernandez. We have missed him greatly, I'm sure. His stats are nothing incredible, but he is very, very fun. I missed him a lot from the last game. We didn't get to use him for that long. Either way, comes with the Killer Lance, Sword Reaver, Iron Blade, your standard, a homeboy, standard Great Knight, has a conversation with Liam, an earnest mercenary who has achieved his dream of being armored. With his armored bow, plus 4 defense, plus 10 resistance, a very, very fun thing. A killer bow and a longbow as well, level 15, so he can promote right away if we want to, presuming we get a Master Seal somewhere. 16 power, all that defense and res, truly amazing. People after war IRL, severe PTSD. Most of the time that is the truth, but in this game, luckily, war is just a funny little thing that we do every now and then. Interesting. So this one comes with the rapier. Got to keep an eye out for that on Flora's behalf. We can put either Adine or Fernandez in this forest right here. Probably just wipe out both of these guys right away, presuming that we have enough speed. That's probably what we'll wind up doing. Almost definitely. I think I want to get Flora, I want to get a move on with her. So I think the way I'll do this is I'll put you here, attempt to kill you with a crit from Liam, because I want to see his animation. Rayette, what's up? Or you've already been here. Either way. Apparently Zweigers is a German surname. It translates to silence according to Google, but you're gonna go pester the German guy you know about it. Very nice. Alright, Liam. Nice. That's a good feel. We're gonna be seeing a lot of crits in this story. What's up, Parahesia? Surely Dutch, not douche. Well, that's not how you say that. I apologize either way. I'm gonna go ahead and put him right here, and then I'm gonna canto over. You alright there, son? Looks like you're having trouble with that armor. I'm fine. I just need to get used to it. Take it from another heavy armor user. It ain't worth it to try and run and jump around in it. I get that, but we're chasing people. Well, that sort of thing is why I ended up getting Lucas here. We're always naming the horses after previous Fire Emblem characters, and I like that a lot. I could never get the hang of riding, though, and it was already hard enough figuring out how to shoot like this. Speaking of which, I'd have to say I've never seen a bowman quite like you. It's certainly interesting. Okay, fair enough. Like I said, Fernandez here in the forest. He'll take out these 2 homeboys. This one's just out of range. I guess I could put down Adine to bait that one, potentially, but I don't think I have to or anything. So him right there. Interesting, to not say stupid. Yeah, it's no doubt about that. Okay, you can't reach. A nice little hand axe drop. I guess we should check through the enemies really quickly and have a look at what all they've got. Is there anything to visit on the map? All of the houses are closed. The arena's out of range. Horse Slayer, Armor Slayer, Cavalier. Okay. Dude with the thingy there. Light brand on you. Rapier, of course. The longbow, shortbow combo. Okay, that'll be just fine. Hand axe that we saw before, everything else. Brave sword on you. Fortis Lancia. Extremely lightweight and accurate. Okay. Extremely accurate indeed. Fat assassin, funniest combo ever, no doubt about that. Okay, some pretty standard weaponry all around otherwise. Not too much to worry about. Put Floor down here. I guess I should probably dedicate a bit to this guy up here, but I'm thinking that Guadalupe can do some good work, and then if needed to, Adine can finish the job and not really worry about dying or anything. So I'm going to put Floor down here. We're going to get a move on with her, and then we'll hope for the crit here. We missed the crit. Very nice animation, very clean palette. One of the better ones, in all honesty. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of those types of colors, though. So then Adine can finish this one. I hope. Never mind. Hopefully that doesn't come back to destroy us. I doubt that it will. Worst case scenario is that he attacks the armor dude. Probably won't kill him. Probably just hurts a lot. Fernandez, though. Also a very clean palette. I didn't get to see this one in the previous game because I didn't use them in the previous game. But it looks amazing. The colors match so well. I wonder if the palettes were reworked in any way for this game. guess we'll have to check out with Floor, because we did actually see her as a ranger last time. Alrighty, there we go. Good job, Fernandez. Dean has probably the worst brown palette you've ever seen. It's okay. It's alright. Fernandez doubling. Yeah, Fernandez, I made sure. What's up, Reg? Yeah, good to see you. How you doing? Oh, you actually attack a Dean. Do you just not move? Is that the thing? I'm guessing that's the thing. Also, for some reason, I have been reminded, thanks to the appearance of Reg, that I had meant to mix a drink at the start of stream, because today is my Saturday and I wanted to have fun. Hey, yo, a new guy. Differently allied units as well. Either way, I'm gonna have some vanilla Coke. I'm thirsty. I'm not a hydration guru today, as I typically am, although I do have water nearby as well. Maybe I should let another enemy phase play out before I continue pouring that. I kind of expected that one to go on just a bit longer for some reason. Targets were apparently witnessed in this area. Seems they're not the only ones who came to the district today. Might as well clean up this trash as well. Chief, over there, isn't that... Oh, well, isn't that something? The shooter's been snagging our bounties lately. Well, you know how these fights can be. A lot of confusion. Are you saying, take out anyone else you see with a weapon? Okay. Are they gray or really dim purple? I think it's like a just... well, kind of both in all honesty. The golden arrow. This bounty keeps getting more and more complicated. They're probably going to try and knock us off too. Unless I can get close enough to Ambu. Oh, is that him? Vanilla 4th Faction Palette. Yep. That's the one. And I guess it's meant to denote that they'll attack us or the enemies. Only see it in Link Arena normally? Yep. Big fan of it. I think it's a really nice one. 14 people watching and 7 likes. Come on, people. True. How can I afford water? Ah, you're right. Heartless Caesar, you've got my back in all circumstances, and I appreciate that. He's trying to talk with the guy who's going to try and kill me. Before I even get that close. I'm a real rube. Okay. Oh, there's... okay, this is getting hype. Wowzers, we better put a stop to all this fighting. Ikura, pull out your lance, let's go. Right behind you, Captain. Aye. What the? What's on my way? Ah, Snake. He... I was waiting for you to fall for that one. Captain, I keep telling you, it's totally disgraceful for a knight. Oh, don't be so uptight. Besides, we've got work to do, don't we? Yes, Captain. Those two appear to be the criminals we discussed earlier. You and only you can lock down this district by hitting the gate switch. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. 1 second. Okay. This time it wasn't Llewellyn that got me. It's fine. Apologies. Let's see. Unpromoted moth and generic soldier. Indeed, she is indeed a moth. Let's see. Actually, she is promoted. Noki. Anyway, apologies for the leaving there. Let's see. Video posted 2 years ago because you got mad. Got a bad... oh, got a view. That's funny. Either way, here's Noki. We remember her from the last game. Very good stats this time. We didn't actually get to promote her last time. Dribble succeeding, absolutely. Apparently she can talk to Floor, so that's very nice. 13 power, 23 speed, 13 resistance, all notable. Same growth rates as last time as far as I can tell anyway. And here's Ikura. Very interesting growth rate distribution, 100% power, 100% defense, 100% HP, 10% speed and nothing else. Although he's maxed out on skill and luck. Well, not maxed out on luck, but very high luck. The only thing that's low and gonna stay low is his res. Why is he kind of insane? Here's Ikura with the Silver Lance and the Tom's Pilum. Not the Tam's Harpoon or anything. Knockoff that fails to match the original with its 1 to 3 range. 100% concentrated power of will, absolutely. 100%. What's up, Dumpster Fire? Good to see you. We'll go ahead and use him to his fullest, I suppose. Kill the brave homie over here. Probably kill that one as well, because I don't think that Noki's going to struggle against this guy at all. And if he wants to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then come and attack Ikura, that's also fine. I have a feeling as though this was probably the intended route with these two anyway. I could, in all honesty, probably, let's see. Would it be possible for me to, let's see, if I had considered where these guys would move, this turn would have been pretty slick, actually. A generic soldier, always good. You keep telling me, you always do tell me that, and you're always right. Never misses a level, peak consistently, 100% availability. That's true. He is very, very excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I could kill this guy with Homeboy here, that would be pretty huge. Could you possibly? You cannot step in to do anything about that. Okay, this crit would be kind of huge, I'm just saying. If he could get this one, I could potentially do some pretty cool maneuvering. I doubt that these guys are going to attack us. I have a feeling that they're just in the runaway mood. Either way, here's Ambu with a gold gem. A 20,000... Wait, he can talk to Floor? We're not going to be able to recruit him. There's no way. But they're both archers, so I guess I could talk to him and not kill him or something. Basically, aside from 10% speed growth, he works as if each one is a BXP. That's a good way of putting it, actually. He gets 3 stats every time, plus a little bit of speed every now and then. But I was thinking I could probably put Noki down here. Attack like that. She'll only take 13 from him, and then... let's see, how much do you take from this guy? So it'd be 21 after Weapon Triangle. Assuming that only they can hit him, or her, I suppose, I could put her here with the Levis Lance, yeah. Maybe even Light Brand, because then I could attack back and everything. Okay, we'll Light Brand. We'll go for that. What is up, Noki? Noki is one of my more favored units. I just didn't get to use her to the fullest last time. Floor did say something along the lines if we could make a deal with Ambu. That's true. I think I'd rather kill him for the gold gem, if I'm being 100% honest about it. He's really cool and everything, but if it's either we get the gold gem or we get the kill on him, I will take the gold gem in basically 100% of circumstances here. Okay, so, like I said, I really want this crit to occur. If it doesn't, then that's fine, but I really want it to, so please. Unfortunate. Unlucky, even. What are you using the gold gem on? Whatever I want to use it on. It's 20,000 gold, so I'll have a fantastic time with it, I'm sure. Okay, in that case, Fernandez kills this guy. And then, past that, I will probably just have Floor kill this other guy with the thing. Does he know? Do I know? I don't think I know. I don't think he knows. Okay, so we'll go ahead, like I said, kill you. It's gonna happen. Unless I miss a 99, this dude's super omega dead. So... rest in peace, the homie. Choosing to rush to your death, shooter. You'll pay for taking out my brother. All I remember of your brother was that he was real loud when he had a couple of arrows stuck in him. I wonder if it runs in the family. Brutal. Oh, she has a really cool animation. Is that Nomad? I think it's just fully upgraded. It's amazing. It's actually very, very wonderful. I'll be seeing you soon, brother. Indeed. Trying to finish pouring my drink. Please hurry. Got this Web Soul. In all honesty, I don't know if stat boosters are going to carry over. He has been silenced. Indeed, he has. And then I'm going to put... let's see. I guess I could... do you have a healing item? You have Physic. Is it worth using a Physic? Probably not. I'll put you here with the Vulnerary. Maybe you'll bait out the homie over there, and then if not, it's all good. Is it worth a Physic use? Probably not right now. Probably not right now. Boss theme is fire. It absolutely is. Okay, and since we've accomplished that with you, you can also get attacked and everything, but I'm thinking I might... Let's see. He might be in more danger than I anticipate, actually. And that might be my bad entirely. Are we playing this one Blind Iron Man? Is that what we want to do? We did that with the last one. Should we do that? Should we keep up the tradition? Well, either way, I think that Noki is in significantly more danger. She's probably going to have to dodge one of these now. There's hopes that Adine will get attacked instead, but I'm not getting those hopes up tremendously. And I'm not going to attempt a crit like that. So if you're only taking 1 times 2, then what I'm going to do is stay down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack to there, so that's where I'm going. Silver Lance equipped. That'll be the end turn. Okay, that's a good start. Very, very nice pallet. Nice dodge as well. Something tells me you're going to fight Tom and he's probably related to Tam, probably. I would not be surprised. But now I can finish creating my immaculately iced beverage of vanilla Coke. Okay, she's definitely gonna die. It's fine. It's fine. It's way funnier that way. No, it's not. It's bad. But she should survive if she doesn't get hit by the hand axe, basically. It's very necessary now. Where's my other thing that I had? I had some pretty cool coconut stuff I was going to put into my vanilla Coke. They call it coconut, as it were. Don't worry about it, it's fine. She's fine, she's fine. See, she's fine. Don't worry about it. It was all planned from the start. The light brand, the stupid, the big, huge brain. Amazing. Best thing you learned today is that I'm trying to quit being an alcoholic. I'm sorry that you said that, Heartless Caesar. I really am. I'm really sorry that you said that because I had some coconut stuff that I wanted to put into my drink. I'm sorry. I have disappointed you on this day. It's not alcoholism, it's just spicy water is all. Don't worry about it. Why does YouTube keep deleting your messages? I have no idea, and if it's doing that, I'm personally disavowing YouTube and calling it cringe, and I apologize that your messages are getting bodied, because I have no idea why that's happening. Anyway, Ikura. Let's see. This is pretty reasonable to attempt and not get bodied for, but I'm not going to. YouTube cringe moment, classic. Pretty standard, as it were. Alrighty, a good start with Ikura. I wanted to give him that promoted kill, but it wasn't going to happen short of a lot of bad things happening. Alright, and there's Noki, although... Let's see, do I need to use the Swift Soul, potentially, to catch up with those two? I guess if Noki gets down here, she can block this off. Generic soldier with 3 range? Yep. He has the Tom's Pylum, which is a knockoff of the Tim's or Tam's turret or something, which had like 10 range. It was a really fun weapon. You with the hand axe. I could leave you here with the Tom's Pylum. You're only taking a little bit of damage, and then I could fly down here with Noki if I wanted to. Does she have a healing item? I guess I could just Physic. This would be a fantastic opportunity for Physic. I kind of want to use the Swift Souls on floor, but if the stat boosters carry over, then I want to save them for a certain other unit that got my Swift Souls last time. Okay, Adine, go ahead and kill this one. I think it's a nice palette. It's not too bad. Let's see. Are messages being deleted, or are you on top of chat? Bamboon. Shout out to Bamboon, I guess. Ah, refreshing. How sweet. Extremely sweet, actually. Okay, and then I can rescue you. Never mind, I cannot rescue you. Are you that huge? 14 Constitution. Well, in that case, potentially it is time to go talk to Homeboy. And then if I can't talk to him, then I'll just kill him with, hopefully, the Killing Edge. So what's up, Ambu? Let's make a bad choice here. The shooter, it's good to see you. These ruffians are putting up quite the fight, no? I'd understand if you'd like to retreat, and really drawing your bow. How uncivilized. Cut it. I know you're not happy that someone else is taking bounties. So what'll it take for you to lay off the friendly fire, at least for this one? Well, I couldn't say. That reward is indeed quite tempting. Fine. We'll split the reward, even if we're the only ones who actually capture them. Done. My bow is at your service. You heard me, boys. Huh. Okay, that's a pretty good... Wait. That's rough. Now I definitely don't get the gold gem. Unlucky. That's not what I wanted. I don't have a use for green units. All they do is eat hot chip and lie. But I guess that's what we're gonna have to deal with. Alright, Noki, whoosh. And then, I think we'll just go and kill this guy from below, question mark? Probably. I guess I'll stand right here and use the light brand. That way I bait out the other one. Unlucky. I didn't know it was gonna actually turn them into green units, but I guess that makes a lot of sense. Unfortunate. That's truly the saddest loss of the entire run so far. Alright, we'll go right here and hang out with these guys. I should have tried harder. Shout out to Noki, by the way. She's really, really good. I wonder if she would have been this good if I'd promoted her in the default game. First death of the run, the gold gem, absolutely. It truly was. It's the biggest travesty of them all. You should send a soldier on solo mission to clear the bosses for the power growth. I probably could. He probably could defeat them both by himself. Okay, I'll send him that way and he can have a great time. The Fortis Lancia. And then you with the Iron Axe. I kind of need Noki down that way, I suppose. I mean, I guess I could do this. The Light Brand is... I mean, that doesn't necessarily imply death. Because worst case scenario, I just heal. I'll just physic. Might not be able to swim, but on land, no one's faster than me. Well, except for Noki, given the fact that she's doubling you. And with her higher movement, you know. And with her higher speed, she was able to avoid your attack. So I think that you're just wrong. I'm pretty sure that that's not true. Now the green archer is probably going to kill him. But I guess that's part of it. Wait, no, red units move first, so it'll be okay. Unless I rescue the green archer. The green arrow, as he's known. Rip William, he was the homie. He definitely was one of the guys of all time. That is something that I can say with certainty. With very strong confidence, even. Let's see. So, I could do this. Rescue you. What do you have? Iron Axe? Okay. I'll let the green archer do what he wants to do. Swap you over to the killer bow, Iron Blade, take and drop. Green archer does whatever he wants to do. You two right here with your swords equipped, and then Adine down here. Or not Adine, Guadalupe down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal with Physic. It wasn't worth it earlier, but now it is. Should be completely okay. Is this what the kids call a skill issue? It appears to be. Nice. Very cool animation. She gonna double? Probably, surely. Nice. A shame she didn't get the crit, though. I would have liked to have seen that one. Oh, he's moving. Oh, I guess he has to move upwards a bit. Does he really have less move than his homie? I hate these guys. I hate them so much. I played myself entirely. They were not worth it. I should have just killed them. Does he actually have less move? Wait, how did he... Oh, it was the forest. Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. So, in terms of you... I don't think I can get them... I don't think I can get the kills this turn. So, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put you there. I don't think I can get them super dead this turn, so I'm gonna swap this over. Give that to Floor. Allow her the fun of shooting that guy from afar. Her sword hit underlays the axe, so it kind of looks like her weapon just changes when she hits a warrior. Oh, does it? I don't know. Oh, actually, it kind of does now that you say that. I can see that in my mental image. That's kind of cool. That's definitely a bit different, but I'm a fan of it. Now, let's see. So do I just want to kill you right away? It's very unlikely that he hits me, so I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I guess I could always I can't really do anything significant to him. With the Tom's Pylum, I can almost kill. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just... how do I want to go about this? There are a couple of ways of doing it. Oh, you can talk to Guadalupe. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. I guess the way I'll do it is I'll throw the spear thingy, as it's known. Because that hurts and everything, but then there's... The only thing that can hit him otherwise is a steel sword guy, and he's got enough defense to not care, so... Tom's Pylum. And then we'll kill William. We'll kill Will, as is known. Wait, the soldier homie's name is Ikura, like salmon roe? I suppose, I don't know. I'm not a Japanese speaker, but that is indeed his name. And rest in peace, William. What? How did you catch me? With power and flight and girl. Many girl. A lot of girl. That tends to be how you catch most people. Alrighty. Hate to waste the Tom's Pylum, but Ikura seems to be extremely cool. Extremely cool. He has only gotten hit once, and it was with a brave sword. Ilya be like, yeah, really. The secret to defeating enemies is throwing women towards them. And here's Ducel. The silencer with the first Lancia. We get some lucky dodges, that's for sure. We keep getting a bunch of them. I'm okay with it. Yeah, he's gonna get pretty close to getting away. I think he's gonna be within one space of it. Thanks, Green Arrow. I really appreciate you. I know it's Golden Arrow, but he's a Green Arrow to me. Alright, so is he gonna get away next turn? He is actually gonna get away next turn. I think that might be a game over, as a matter of fact. But I can technically kill him, I think. Across the Tom's Pylum and with Noki. I can actually get him. I can actually kill him. Is there anything worth... I guess I'm just gonna have to do that then, because I didn't get anyone else far enough over. Let's see, I just have to definitely hit them is the thing. I can't afford to miss. So let's get it. Let's hope. Yeah, they're gonna catch us. Okay, cool. Very good. It's not 86. That's the main thing. If it was 86, then we would be missing these, but luckily they're 85. And that's how you know it's gonna hit. Rest in peace, Philip. Hey, let me go. Well, maybe they're not dead. Maybe they're just tied up with rope or something. Noki clutch, absolutely. Noki really put in the majority of the work. Except for the level ups. She definitely didn't get those. Let us go, Demoness. Nah, worked too hard for this one. That sure was a heck of a fight, boss. But it looks like we prevailed, thanks in part to my armor. Or in spite of it, since the entire thing could have been avoided if you gave the signal like you should have. Oh hush, we're alive and we're going to collect the bounty. Nothing else matters. We should be able to get the payment now, after taking them to the authorities, yes? We can celebrate back home with another warm bowl of soup. Okay. Thanks for helping us out, Floor. After we confirm their identities, the payments for the bounties of these men will be sent to you. Understood. Now, you remember our agreement, yes? To split the reward? Yeah, we'll split it 80-20. Excuse me, I didn't agree. 80-20, or we can find out which one of us can draw and fire faster. Ain't nobody backing up, you here. Your choice. Pleasure doing business. Okay. I did lose the gold gem, so it wasn't worth it, but that is certainly one of the choices that was made. Another bounty cleared. I'm doing a good thing, aren't I? Completing a job always set my heart on fire. So why now? Is it because of how tiring this one was? For every bounty I take, 5 more pop up. Is this futility that's frozen my spirit? I don't know. What is it? That last bit felt out of place. What's wrong with some introspection after the end of the ordeal? I think it forms a lovely contrast to the lightness of the rest of the tale. Just kind of too much contrast? Heavy-handed, even. Are you insinuating that it's out of place because I added it? I didn't. That I used my brilliant writing skills to craft a sobering ending, to take an ordinary, meaningless event, and elevate it into something more. Well, I didn't. Anyway, would you like to hear another story? Sure, why not? Okay, I guess that's the end of the floor tale. I wonder if we get to keep any of the items or anything, or if now floor is going to be dropped into our inventory at the end, so to say. Yeah, okay, so it puts her as unmoving now. I should have just spammed floor a whole lot more than that, I suppose. Floor was short-lived, indeed she was. So between... I guess we can do like 4 or so of these then, if that's going to be the case. I guess the next one we can do... Well, next on the list would have been Goo. Let's see, who are we thinking? Gonna miss the business Fedora. I think Goo is probably a good starting point because I would imagine that his story is probably also only going to be 1 chapter. I could see like Killian or Bardell having 2 chapters for theirs. Maybe we'll go for Delano. Either Delano or Goo. I'll go for Delano, I think. I like Cavalier. Cavalier boy. I miss Floor already, though. Play Delano's Tale to be a hero? Sure, I'm gonna go for that one. To be a hero. Indeed. Alrighty. Wonder what we're gonna do with Delano. Pretty cool song. Well, breakfast ready, Ma. These omelets are a real beaut, don't you think? Well, I thank you, Delano. Your cooking skills have improved so much. Well, I learned a lot from my time in the army. That warrior guy, Slade or something like that, taught me meats, but the other stuff was self-taught. Delano is so wholesome. I agree. He seems pretty awesome. Delano, we've got trouble. How was Frankie? I'll be right back, Ma. Keep an eye on the siblings. Shale. Yeah, I miss Shale. Frankie, what's up? Hey, yo, is that the dude from from Radiant Dawn in the 313 Archer? We're under attack. They seem to be some sort of bandits. Wait, what? How many are there? I'd reckon around 30 of them. Detlev wanted to get his dad. Or went to get his dad, but for now, we're the only 4 who can fight them off. Me when I speak the number 4. But I haven't finished studying my Fimblevetter. Then Hellfire's gonna have to do, Greg. We gotta protect the village. Aye, let's get going. Okay, generics. Hey, yo. Kind of a really cool, compact little, almost not Call of the Armor, Iron Emblem type vibe. Banger song as well. Here's Frankie, Greg, Delano, and Gerald. One of Delano's militia buddies, a knight with a steel lance, axe reaver, hop on guard. Excuse me. Hit the mic and everything. 12 power, 15 defense, a pretty standard armor knight by all accounts. Here's Frankie, one of Delano's militia buddies, 15 power, 15 skill, 10 speed, 6 defense, no res. A devil axe, how wonderful. Frankie is indeed here with us. Definitely the axe fighter of all time. Here's Greg, one of Delano's militia buddies with his thunder and his Hellfire. B rank in tomes, so he clearly cannot use Fimblevetter. I would have to assume once again he is going to be the mage ever of all time. Possibly, I don't know. A veteran of Kotor's war, protects what he holds dear. I didn't get to use Delano last time, but he's pretty cool. Kinda gives me a Franz vibe with his growth rates, 50 power, 40 speed, 25 in both defenses, 80 of his wonderful, amazing HP points, HP growth. Steel sword, steel lance, hop on guard. Pretty standard by all accounts. Feels kind of like a mid-game map. Maybe like an early mid-game map, so to say, like a chapter 10 almost. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, a couple of promoted enemies. Here's Gerloff, Nuofu's nephew. I remember Nuofu. Who was that? Lost everything in the war, and violence is all that gives him motive. Oh, gives him motive. Okay. I thought it said all that gives him motivate. Me too, honestly. Well, this is kind of cool. Pretty much just have a great time with these guys, I suppose. You two don't move, so... Okay, defeat boss or route, so I think in that case... Probably just gonna try to defeat boss. You don't have... Okay, so the axe fighter pretty much just gets destroyed. You're a non-issue, so we're gonna start with Gerald. This is nice. Greg is a generic mage with 0 luck Vine Boom. I think all of them have 0 luck, don't they? Isn't that the thing with yeah, with generics is that they have no luck? That's very fun. Okay, so Delano can start with you, I suppose. Or I could go right here. How do you do? Do you move? Steel sword, steel axe. In that case, I think I'll do this, attack you with the thunder. They have very cool palettes though. Devil Axe Gaming, yes, we are going to be using the Devil Axe. It's one of my favorite weapons. much to the chagrin of all people everywhere. Then I think I will kill this guy with the steel sword, but of course, we must attempt something greatly hilarious. We must not attempt that. There is no rightful reason for me to do that. I guess what I'll do is leave you here. Maybe leave you here, throw some hand axe. That's probably the intended way to do this. Because then he baits 2 units, one of which he can take a weapon from. And in that case, I'm pretty okay with letting the sword dude down here at the bottom just attack whoever he feels like attacking. I guess he does have 6 crit rate. Because what I could do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then stand in range for you. I think that's what I'll do. Steel Lance equipped, visit. I'm probably playing right into the creator of this map's hands, but I'm definitely okay with that. They say to always try to make plans safe and reliable, but taking chances is too fun. I ran out of devil axes, but this is pretty neat too. Killing Edge, that is pretty neat. I'm a big fan. So we'll just go right here. The sword dude can do what he wants to. Otherwise, we're kind of just chilling. Try not to get crit though, of course. The don't get crit challenge, as we play very often on this channel, funnily enough. It's very funny that the Armor Knight has the hop on guard, as opposed to Greg. I'm probably going to pass it over to Greg. Maybe not him, maybe I'll give it to the Axe Fighter. I guess it does make sense in hindsight. The 2 without 2 range options are the ones with the thing. Alrighty, good job, Delano. He looks pretty interesting not wearing a helmet, I suppose, but I don't know why I expected him to. It is the default Cavalier sprite, of course. These low crit rate chances are very funny. I'm definitely a fan. This brings me back to the good old days of Fire Emblem 6 and Fire Emblem 8 with 10% additional crit rate. I miss those days. Hey, yo. We're here, Itoro. Wait, did you get on a horse this time? Because you used to be a halberdier. Oh, Itoro's the horse one. Of course he is. And not a moment too soon, it looks like. Yes, let's show these traitors East Kotor's true power. Okay. Cool. Millicent, I missed her. She was really fun. With really good stats, of course. 200% skill growth and a 30% skill base. What kind of bozo would lose her onto a crit siege tome? I don't know. I don't know who would do that, as a matter of fact. There's no evidence that it would be anybody that we know. Is there? None whatsoever. Either way, she's kind of just suited to go and stand here, and then all of the enemies around her lose. I'm pretty sure, because 12... Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she's going to be doing here. I'm just going to attack this one. There's pretty much nothing that can go wrong with Millicent here, actually. Saying you missed your FE6 playthrough is the biggest lie. I miss the idea of my FE6 playthrough. I don't miss the game itself, but I do miss the idea of it. It was very fun, in theory, of course. Okay, so yeah, you're not really an issue. 10%... Not 10%, 10 to his attack, so he would take some damage from that. If I stand here and I javelin, it hurts, but I should be okay. Itoro's not famous for his luck either, so I guess I have to be a bit careful. Maybe I'll just put them both on the forest with the javelin equipped, and then they can do whatever they want to. What's up, Zane? Zane E. Bender, that's a pretty cool name. Sack is a side story of Call of the Armor, right? Yes, absolutely. And we sure have been calling the armor so far. But not on our cell phones, sadly. Okay. Let's go, Frankie. Let's get some hand axe action. I'm probably just going to bait the Brigand a little bit more down, get that Iron Axe on the enemy phase. Hopefully that'll work out for me. Throw down Greg. Grog, never played COTA. It's a very fun game. I definitely recommend giving it a shot. It's one of those that you can reasonably expect to clear despite any, well, any level of skill in Fire Emblem, I would say. It's not that bad of a game. It's pretty fun. And all of the characters from that game return in this one, so if you see anyone that you like, there's a pretty good chance that they're in that game. Unless, of course, you're a big fan of Frankie or Gerald or Greg, because, sadly, they do not make an appearance. Either way, Axe Reaver right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll leave him here with the Axe Reaver. And then, I think we'll just go down here with Delano. Out of range, let Millicent and her homie clear up the issue down there. I didn't actually notice the hero over there, so that's pretty bad. I definitely didn't notice the hero. Itoro may be in significantly more danger than I first anticipated. I have a feeling now that perhaps the location of the forests were meant to be mixed up. It's like the Olympian Knights of COTA? Yeah. exactly. You pretty much just choose little side stories here and there. Okay, let's see how Itoro fares. He's gonna die. He's gonna get doubled and die, as a matter of fact. He didn't get doubled, so therefore he won't die. Thank you, Itoro. You really clutched that one out. Maybe he'll still die. Okay, now he should be fine. Still in theory, but he should be fine. Because he's only taking 9 damage from the mage, and theoretically won't take more damage from this cab than the other one. Okay. He's okay. Itoro did good for me last run, so I'm happy to see him doing at least decently this run. He didn't miss an 86, so that's nice. We can use Frankie, Greg, and Gerald in Fire Emblem. Absolutely. Well, theoretically. If only. I'd be a big fan if you could. Itoro definitely had the capability to die there. Shout out to the forest tile for really... Never mind. Never mind. Itoro, don't worry about it. Don't know what you missed, but I assume it wasn't with Floor, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Floor is no longer with us. Perhaps it was hasty of me to go through with Floor's story so early, because now we have to miss her a bunch. Binding Blade moment? Absolutely. There's no such thing as hit rate in this game. It's just like that, I saw a video recently on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the creator. I wish that I did so that I could shout them out and stuff, but the person who recently played FE6 with 99 luck on all of the enemies, that was really funny. Definitely check that video out if you get the chance. TG, yeah, absolutely. Very, very fun video. Blast, it's gotten worse. I remember these two, Weber and Miloj, I think. Yeah, Floor no more. Dad, we can't waste any more time. Oh, it's Weber's son. That's pretty cool. Imagine your kid being a generic. I mean, I guess that's part of it. Right behind you, Deltev. Miloj, don't fall behind. I know it's your first fight with your new ballista, but it's all the more reason to strive for success. I've got this under control, Weber. These fools won't know what hit them. Okay, sounds very nice. Shout out to Weber, he was very fun in the last game. Notable for his defenses and his okay speed, mostly just being a healer. Here's Detlev, Weber's eldest child, helpful and strong. He is very strong. Steel Sword Armor Slayer. Very strong indeed. Absolutely. Well, in that case, I mean, I don't have to worry about the armors because they don't move. I only have to worry about them if I want to route all of the enemies, and I'm not necessarily inclined to, so whatever happens, I suppose. Do a little bit of healing with you two. I meant to do a little bit of healing with you. Should attack an armor with the Armor Slayer? I probably will at some point. Maybe not this one, though. Or maybe not right away. Let's see. So, as it turns out, the biggest issue right now is you. But I should be able to potentially give him a sound thrashing, as it's known. I guess the way that I could do this is I could stand here with a javelin. Maybe stand here, javelin you. That should work. I hate to turtle up and stuff, but it seems like that's probably what's gonna have to happen. At least check the forecast, sure thing. I'll do that. That'll work for me. 25 damage and 25 damage with their 26 HP. That feels intentional. Feels almost as though I wasn't intended to one-shot them. That's no fun. No fun at all. The Berserk Arc, the short ballista with its 3 to 7 range, and the repeater strikes 2 times consecutive. Pretty cool. Drives enemies mad when shot. Well, is that so? Is that so indeed? Because I see quite the target over there to be berserked. And if we're not keeping our units for like the super long term anyway, I don't really see an issue with that. Because we can just kill you with Detlev and then put his dad down here elsewise, so to say. And then everyone's kind of blocked off and not too worried about anything. Alright, let's do that then. We have the Technical Archer, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's Berserk. Looks really cool though. Nice. Definitely a well-upgraded ballista animation. Alrighty, and then, of course, like we said, I'll throw him down right here. Maybe I don't do that? I don't know. It's fine. Maybe he'll crit. If he does, it's really funny. 2% after all. Pretty unlikely, but pretty funny. Who needs staff when ballista? True, I agree. Ballistas are really fun. We should make more use of them. I do like the 3 to 7 range on him. That's playing with this archer with 3 to 7 range is going to help me to sort of get a handle on something that I'm kind of in the playtesting phases of myself with a different thing in my own game. So, gonna get to see what that's like in action, see if it's reasonable or if it's a little bit too much, as I suspect it may possibly be. Okay, so I'll swap you over to the... I don't know if I need to do that. How's Delano doing against Homeboy here? I guess what I could do is... Because, like, I still want to bait that enemy into attacking me. And to do that, I kind of need to outsource my units just a tad bit more than I kind of want to. Well, let's see. 21 is 23 with weapon triangle. He didn't die from the last hit, so he won't die from this one, is what I'm going to be banking on, I suppose. So if I kill that unit, I don't know. The combination might kill Delano. If I... that's a little bit interesting. Your own game, you making your own hack? Yeah, I'm working on one. With the little bit of free time that I wish I had more of, in all honesty. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, but maybe if you guys stick around, I would actually be willing to show you guys some stuff. Like some sprite art and things. Let's see. The best way to balance ballistas, not at all? Maybe. I kind of agree with the sentiment of not balancing them at all, because, as you said, it definitely creates a lot of fun that you don't really get to experience elsewise. Let's see, how do I want to go about this? This is not the easiest task right now. Made your own hack too? Nice. Very nice indeed. What's your hack name? Feel free to, you know, share it at will. Very, very big fans of ROM hacks around here, so if you ever want constructive criticism or just someone to play your game, you can definitely have a great time in doing so, either in the Discord or here in chat. Always happy to help out and play the game and have fun. What's up, Crimson Snake? Good to see you. So if I do this, and then I kill the Myrmidon with Homegirl, then I should be fine, right? Like, it should be completely okay. Because he's taking 7 damage from this, and he's taking 12 damage or something from this. And that's not enough to get him destroyed, so this should work out. I mean, if he crits as well, that's really nice. Called Darius the Conqueror. Posted a bunch of videos on your channel showing it off. I think I've seen your channel, actually. I just recognized that your profile picture is Hector. I thought for a moment, I'll have to apologize, because I was kind of viewing it as Camus for some reason. I've actually seen your channel. Yeah. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice. Yeah, I just noticed that your profile picture is like a sort of blonde Hector instead of Camus for some reason. Is it fun? You having a fun time? I'm sure that you are, given that it's such a wide-ranging project. I hope he doesn't get doubled by the other one. I didn't check his speed. This could be quite bad for the ballista. I'm not playing at my peak today, am I? Game is intense. Very nice indeed. I've seen some of the clips for sure. Really liked it. Nice. Yeah, Caesar's a big ROM hack player, so he'll probably know more about it than I will, in a lot of ways. Because, unfortunately, for better or worse, most of my ROM hack playing happens on the channel here. There's only the slightest exception here or there. Mostly because it's fun content. Ooh, he's dead. Rest in peace, Greg. Wait, he didn't die. I thought I guess I misinterpreted the 15 and the 7 there. I don't know. I'm getting unrightfully lucky, is basically what's happening here. Hopefully Detlev doesn't die either. I haven't played this with much foresight. I'm kind of just rushing into everything. With a different hair and beard. Nice. Detlev may not be okay. He's threatening not being okay. Okay. Malouche died in my last playthrough, so it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Whoosh. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna be doing okay. Detlev, if he lives, it's... Okay, never mind, he lives. Yeesh. Rest in peace the homie, though. For real. I don't think I had any right to survive that turn with as much quote-unquote success as I did. I'm definitely not playing to my peak. I like to assume, or I like to say sometimes, I'm better than this, but it appears as though I'm not so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do this, and then I'll attempt some devil axing, because I think we all deserve a little bit of devil axing in our lives. If he Devil Axes and backfires, he will die. It is a 31% chance because he has no luck. So simply don't backfire. Nice. Okay, I don't get it, but it's fine. He lived, he's completely okay. Don't even worry about it, as a matter of fact. We're just living those. We're just living those, I guess. Don't worry about it. Frankie's the champ. Frankie wins. I don't care what happens, and that's why you don't use Devil Axes. I love Devil Axes. They're tremendously funny. We don't need that Iron Axe. We have the Devil Axe. I don't know what is up with the RNG in this little playthrough that I'm experiencing, but it's definitely kind of wild. Okay, I'll attempt to kill you with this. Frankie needs the goddess icon. You're right. I'm gonna give him that goddess icon. He deserves it after that. That was ridiculous. Refuses to put up with your questionable tactics. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's completely okay, as a matter of fact. Nothing bad could possibly happen to him. Not at this rate. That is ridiculous. I've never experienced anything quite like that. Okay, so technically the safest solution here is to heal the homie, but I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see. What a guy. What a guy. Honestly, Youngblood could never. He could never. I'm just saying. It's outside of his means entirely. Okay, Delano, we can go ahead and kill this guy. Frankie, like, you can't kill me, only I can kill me. Exactly. Gonna head out, be back another time. Earn yourself a new sub. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you around. Have a fantastic time with the rest of your day. Alrighty, let's see what we're gonna be doing. Cause like I said, if I heal Malouge here, then he'll survive. I need to check Malouge's stats, actually. 15 speed. Is he really way down that much by the ballistas? I guess so, 20. He's losing 10 speed. Have a good one, Zane. Have a fantastic night. Okay, so if I do this... Nah, I think I'm just gonna do the safe route this time. After all of this, I think we deserve some safety. Whoosh, we'll do that. And then I'll go stand on the forest. Maybe? Maybe the forest, maybe the house. Stand on the house and vulnerary up. Whoosh. Hopefully that'll work out for us. Amazing. Absolutely tremendous. We've definitely got some healing to do with Weber once we get the chance. You're Commander Millicent. What are you doing all the way over here? These criminals are just as much a problem to the east as they are to the west. They brutally attack any viable target they encounter, innocent or otherwise. Then these guys aren't exactly small fry. Let me help you, Commander. I have friends and family to protect. I can't let them down. Well, we need all the help we can get, sir. Thank you dearly for your assistance. No problem, Commander. Huh, could have sworn I've seen that guy before. Wasn't he with Koija during the final stretch of the war? Honestly, I can't remember. Okay, fair enough. Rest in peace. Well, not rest in peace. He doesn't get remembered, but it's completely fine. We're just dodging them all today, I guess. I wonder if we could... Okay, well, first of all, we have something very important to do. This is a necessary maneuver. It's actually mandatory, in all in all honesty. It's something that had to happen, as we well know. He'll probably be my first promoted at this point. I wonder if we could use the Devil Axe again against the boss here. 12 speed, he loses 5 to it, so it's very scary to do that. There's no safe way of doing that, but regardless, it's kind of funny. Let's see, do I want to go through with... Nah, that's a good way to do that. Might as well have fun with it. Good level up. Good level up. You're doing a great job, my homie. Frankie Sweep is real, and it will hurt itself? Absolutely. It's... Okay, so, now that we've gotten the bad RNG out of the way... No fun allowed. Tremendous fun allowed. So much fun. So much fun. Unlimited amounts of fun. So we'll get that village next turn. We'll go ahead and heal up his son with him. Whoosh. His son's pretty good, honestly. His son's probably the best of the bunch here. He's got that lower Allen jawline. O'Neill and Gerald and then Greg with his, I don't know. I like that the generics, you can't see their faces. It's always something fun to me. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and put you here, out of range of you. Steel Axe. Okay, Steel Axe. You've got the Hop on guard, so here with the Steel Sword, and then Millicent. Millicent the Militant. No fun allowed. Only tremendous fun. I'm probably gonna have to make a clip of that with him doing that. That's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like that. Nice experience, by the way. He got to 69. Alrighty, Toro, what are we getting? Probably a Master Seal. Your leader's hanging around here. He must be very daring if you're checking up on me. Can't let you leave without proper compensation, can I? Speedwing. Okay. Pretty cool, actually. Who would we want to give that to? I mean, there's the obvious... Wait a second. Would it allow him to not get doubled by the boss? 12 speed, he's losing 5, he'd be down to 7, so the boss would have to have 11 to double him. Unfortunate. If he had enough speed, I would have not even hesitated. Well, if it's defeat boss or route, then I guess I'll just go ahead and beat up on these guys with Weber. Yeah, we get it. They're not going to survive. We'll do the Armor Slayer. I guess we won't do the Armor Slayer, never mind. I was going to do a thing there and bait out the other attack. Well, at this rate, Delano could bait out either one of these. Let's see, how do I want to go about that? I guess I could give the warrior the forest. 28 attack. It would be less after weapon triangle. Okay, this should be fine. I'll put him here with the killing edge, vulnerary up. Route and defeat boss, isn't that the same thing? A lot of the time it is. Oh, he can talk to the boss. I wonder if we can recruit the boss. Wait, why can he talk to the boss? He can talk to Detlev as well. Can they all talk to Detlev? Just him? Okay, well, whatever. We'll have our fun with that. These guys can kind of just hang out here, because I don't necessarily need them to do anything right now. Kind of just need to get to the next turn. Oh yeah, he's got the hop on guard too, so he's not... It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was thinking, oh, I'll crit him, but no. Why defeat boss when free EXP? If you just want to get the route, or if you want to get the map over with without routing. Yeah, pretty much what Dribble said there. You can abort and end the map immediately if necessary. I'm still curious if the boss is going to get recruited. Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, continue baiting him out this way, and then we can possibly give Frankie another shot at the funny, as it's classically known. Because with the Steel Axe, he's getting way down by 2, so he's down to 8 speed. He's losing 5, so he's down to 5 speed, so he'll be theoretically okay. Wish defeat boss maps weren't so exploitable, most of them are just captured throne. Yeah, that does happen a lot of the time. That's true, that's true. Please help us. Use this to keep you in tip-top shape. Is it an elixir? Amend, okay. That's pretty cool. You have 3 moves, so 1, 2, 3. You can trade to here, and then I can trade that over to Weber next turn. And then, like I said, we'll probably just wait another turn. I think I might send eToro up to the top and try to visit that inn up top. Hopefully there's something cool in there. So anyway, we have something very, very important to do now. Trade this over. We did get another Iron Axe, funnily enough. Trade that over. Whoosh. And then... he only dies if he backfires and gets hit. Delano. He didn't deserve that one. He didn't deserve that one, but he did fine. He did okay. We ball. He almost had it. Shout out to the homie. Rest in peace. That's the first death of the run. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's still right here in our hearts, you know? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Unlucky. Unlucky. Unfortunate. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll throw Delano up here. We've got the Speedwing, of course. We can still have fun with that, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and trade these over. I don't want to use an elixir for this purpose. Javelin equipped, vulnerary, whoosh. Okay. He's dead. Let me just go ahead and... they're tough. I'm going in to finish this myself. Okay, please have fun with that. I just want to visit this thing up here. And... does Delano die? He does. Because he's weighed down? It is. So, if I were to give him a javelin instead, and do something like this, then he could stand in front of the boss. If I vulnerate him up, he'll be okay. And then I can visit the village with Itoro and do what I need to. As I need to, more or less. He's not actually... If I talk to the boss and Kanto away, it's fine anyway. You still fight on, this will be over sooner if you stand down, but perhaps this battle is what I need. Okay. I don't know why you would need this battle, but... power to you, I suppose. Don't know what the actual objective is. Very mid-level up for the map where you recruit Wolt. Yeah, oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see what's in here. Well, look who it is. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Listen, I was gonna book it soon, but if you need my help, well, maybe someone pure of heart can shake him. Their leader, I mean. Can't say it'll be easy, though. Okay. I mean, that was the plan anyway, so let's give it a shot. You, why are you doing this? Clearly you know this isn't right. What do you care, idiot? You'll be but dirt beneath my boot before long, so enough with your small talk. Wait, hopefully I can still reach him. Well, considering that you have more movement than him, I would have to assume that you can still reach him. So maybe it's one of those talk to him 3 times like with Katarina? There are 2 enemies left? Yeah, this guy up here, okay. Alright. Try again. You again. Didn't I already make my stance clear? Kotor's already taken everything I've ever had. I don't need you taking my vengeance, too. Be gone. Wait, did you imply Kotor in general? What would happen that could make you hate both sides? Your little pal, Ludin, got my uncle to destroy my house's honor. And then Kuija killed him and disbanded our house. Hey, I never got involved with that freak Ludin. I never even began fighting until after he was killed. That matters not. You will die today, and your memory will perish with you. Okay. In that case, we're gonna have to run away for yet another turn. And thanks to the power of Ballista, never mind, he cannot pick him up. So we'll continue to kite the boss for another turn. And hopefully, Maluj will not be in range still. Okay, thank goodness. That was almost quite bad. Okay, now one more time, I hope. Theoretically. You're causing all this chaos because you think violence is the answer to your problems? Wasn't war what caused your house to fall in the first place? They need a taste of my pain. The fury spawned from when my family is wronged. If you really want to be a big deal now, why would you drag your house's name further into the mud? Not only did your uncle fight Kuija, but now you pillage indiscriminately? Aye. Listen, it's not too late to change. Drop your spear and try to atone. I can't say it'll work for sure, but if you don't want your house to be a stain in the pages of history, you'll make an attempt. Girl off watching Delano run away only to get right back over to him several times. Aye, you're right. I let rage consume me and I surrender. Thank you, sir. Now let's finish off this battle. Let's go. Achievement unlocked. Oh! Achievements. Is that so? So that's why the ending to Floor's Tale was a little bit weird. So, the correct path of the Floor route is to find a way to not kill the 2 playable characters. Good job picking up the Katarina callback, yeah. It's a classic. So then, I could have blocked them off, probably routed the entire rest of the map, and then I probably would have gotten the dudes to live. Interesting, okay. This is kind of cool. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have him go kill his own guy over here, so have fun with that. Hey, boss, what you doing? Nothing much, buddy. Ow, friendo. Girl off and girl offs. The raiders are gone, Ma. My friends and I smacked him real good. Oh, thank you, Delano. You'll always be our hero, no matter what the history books say. Ma. Gerloff, was it? I wanted to thank you for what you've done. you hadn't switched sides, this would have been so much harder. I'm truly sorry for all the pain I've caused, not to mention all the lives I've taken. If this is the road to atonement, then I shall walk it happily. That's the spirit. Okay, that's it. Isn't there any more to this? Feels like that ended pretty abruptly. Not everyone's personal story is a novel. At times, their resolution can be quick and simple. I see. Frankie, the unsung hero. Yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Frankie, he gave us... we put him into the history books because he put himself into the history books. Pretty sure that's how that works. Let's see. Yeah, I've got time for another one. Do we want to go for Goo or do we want to go for somebody else? You guys got any suggestions as to who you'd like to see? There's old Youngblood, of course. Young old blood. There's Alessia. Killian is always a really funny one with his 80 HP. Goo, Bardell, or Killian. I don't really know who I'm partial to in this case. Killian, Sido Kaiba himself. Looking pretty meaty, of course. I'll go for Bardell, I think. We can go for Bardell. And then next time I'll get Goo. We'll at least do up to Goo this map. We'll do the Goo. Play Bardell's Tale, Heart of the Barbarian. Yep, we'll go for him. Heart of the Barbarian. Bardell has some cool units. Nice, looking forward to that then. Wonder who all we're gonna get. Is this the one where Shurd returns? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Maybe we'll get Guro? A tale about the barbarian should be full of action, right? Oh, this is a favorite of mine. Don't worry. It has plenty of action. It also features redemption, desperation, brooding. Okay, okay. No need to sell me on it. I already asked to hear it. Never played this one. Nice. Oh, it's alright, nice. You won't be able to catch this, Mr. Bardell. Oh, really? What has made you so confident, Yoska? Seer showed me the trick to throwing. You just gotta... some trick, eh? Might have forgotten to mention the trick. Don't work so well without draconic strength. I'll show you. Next time I'll beat you, dragon strength or not. An archstage? Wow. That is a cool portrait. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Can't we have 5 more minutes, Mr. Harvey? There'll be plenty more chances to show your true strength, kiddo. Call it a day. Alright. You really have gotten quite good at handling the children. It ain't too hard. They respect a man who can keep up with them. Haha. Too true. I'll admit their energy is a bit much for me nowadays. Perhaps you ought to take over the orphanage from me. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that, but what would you do then? I've always dreamed of opening a bakery. Gee, I wonder who put that idea in your head. Huh, speaking of her, is she still with Alaire? I see why Dribble wanted me to go for this one. And that swordsman she was fond of. Yeah, Daisy and her are still hanging out. I was just with them. As for Killian, he's over in that bar, has been for a bit. I see, I see. Oh, do you know where the rest of the children are? They aren't all back yet. Most of them are, but I haven't seen a few. Altina, Norium, Orsia, Celestia, Emir. Strange coincidence. Those are all the kids who... Help? Hey, that's Sorcia. Yes, but those men who are following her... Interesting. Recolored Lilina. We don't get to see that very often. Oh, for sure this will be a good story? Really? Okay. Oh, for sure. Okay, I got what you mean. Mr. Harvey, Mr. Bardell, help. There are bad guys chasing me and the other kids, and they look like evil, and they're experimenting on me, and I ran away. I saw that. I'm not pressing it. But I kept running, and now they're here. Step aside. Who are you? What do you want with this child? That is none of your concern. Step aside or perish. Something tells me that's not going to happen if he's an archsage. If only I had my axe. You will not harm this child. Oh. Hey, yo. Ericilia. That's a cool palette. That is a really nice palette. And Luden. Really? With the Corporeal Tome. He was the big bad last time. He was one of the big bads last time. He lived? Fun. That's kind of funny. Wasn't he one of the Dead Lords last time? Either way. You traitor. Interesting. Thanks for the help, strangely dressed friend. Be careful, Mr. Bardell. I remember this guy. He's the leader of those folks who experimented on me. Oh. Erica Ephraim? Him herself? It's been a while, Bardell. Mind giving him a moment to speak? Ericilia, is that you? How have you been? Man, it's been so long. Centuries, I'm told, but we can catch up later. Luden, it's now or never. Remorse begins with properly facing your sins. There's no apology large enough that I can offer for everything I have done. Good, because I wouldn't accept it anyway. Nevertheless, I wish to dedicate the rest of my life to atoning for all the harm I've caused, including to you, Seer. They them, exactly. After facing my death and following Kuiji's army, only to see what has become of Sphero, the scales fell from my eyes. I could not continue the life I had led. I left the Godseekers. I had intended to hand myself over to East Kotor, but then I became aware of this plan to re-abduct the experiments. Children were not experiments. Don't actually remember who that character is. Ericilia is not, they're new to this game, so I guess we'll see what they're about. Right, of course. And along the way, he summoned me to help out. He's saying he's sincere? You know, I'd be the first one to strike him down if he wasn't. Good enough for me. Let's get those kids back. I'll get my axe. I'll go fetch Killian. Be back soon. Gonna get Killian as well. Nice. Dang, I just can't seem to get the hang of these staves. You're overthinking it. Easy for you to say. Hey, boys. Hey, boss man, what's up? There's some trouble. Gonna need y'all's help. Did one of the kids hurt themselves? Should be able to patch. Not that kind of trouble. We're gonna need our weapons. You sure about this, boss? Thought you said you swore to take a different path no matter what. Zach Bros your fave? Such a cool class. Interesting. Okay, so they're not just brigands then. I'm sure. Well, alright then. Okay. Pretty cool. Please, not again. Oh, so defeat some of these in order to take the kids back. If only I were stronger. To have been captured by a demon. I ought to make use of this opportunity. Really? Good night, Apollo. What's up, No Craywell? I guess good night. Hope you enjoyed this hack as much as the first one. I sure hope so as well. Thank you for popping up. The Spheelnuke Brute with the earrings becoming a more common sight in hacks as the original Flora Honeydew mug. It is a really good mug. Yeah, you're right. And we've got NordVPN over here. Just a couple more children and we can begin again. Remember, you fools, don't lay a finger on them. Lord Sphero, grant me strength. This man has lost himself. Even so, I can't help but wish for his happiness somehow. The objective is to rescue the 4 children and return them to the orphanage. The children are being held by the bosses and are released by defeating the bosses. The enemies will not attack the children after they are freed. Okay, that's good. Interesting indeed. This is going to be quite the map. Okay. So these ones have the children. They're not carrying them as if to slow them down. Rakshasha. Leader of what's left of the Godseekers, delusional and deranged. Any crazy weapons? The dueling edge. For arena fighters, cannot counter or be countered. Interesting. That's on you. Okay, any other interesting weapons? The Flesh Ripper. Brave, drains HP. So, Brave Nosferatu. On who? You, okay. You have a variety of things, that's fine. Anything else? Mostly just steel. Killing Edge. Killian Edge, okay. This is a very cool, what's it called? It's not quite a map palette, but you know what I mean. Map. I forget exactly what it's called, either way. Check out these guys. Some new soldiers on our hands. Wilkins, one of Bardell's followers, a studious fellow. With B rank and staves, C rank and axes, some very good stats. Very high skill, very high defense. This is a unit that I would use for the entire game, unquestionably. Tiles? Yeah, tile set. Maybe that's it. Yeah, tile set. Tile set is by Wave. Very nice. It is a very, very nice one indeed. Because the Axe Bros help around the orphanages. They've got staff proficiency. Just think it's neat. Yeah, I agree. It's really, really cool. Wilkins right here is someone I would use for the entire game if he was in a full game. Hopkins the Pirate, one of Bardell's followers, also a bouncer. He himself also gets staff access. Hammer, hand axe, steel axe. Tomahawk, endgame, of course. Bardell, Barbarian of 4 Lights, has hung up his axe. Will always regain it, and so on and so forth. I get Luden. This one's a rare one to see. Such a scary boss for turn, with an S-rank tome no less. 1 to 3 range. This is the thing that claimed Abdul's life in the last run. We get Seer again as a dragon, or as a Manakete. Something tells me that if she were to have leveled up to level 10, she would not have this low of stats, but maybe that's just me nitpicking a bit. She's very fun. She was one of the strongest units that I've ever used, in all honesty, so that's why I think she's so fun. And then here's Ericilia. Was once a North Kotorian princess and the greatest hero of her age. Rapier, Shamshir, and Ragnarok, the hero's weapon. Effective against monsters. 15 weight on it though, so she is getting way down significantly. Pretty solid growth rates, all things considered, and some very good stats. 13 power, 20 speed. She's going to be very fun. I'm a big fan. I'm pretty sure that that is intended to come down here in one-shot. Or, I guess, two-shot that unit. You don't move. You do move with an Iron Axe. You have Fimblevetter, 24. So, with 19, you're taking 5 damage. Probably not getting meaningfully destroyed past that. Do we have any... We do have healing. But we couldn't quite reach, even if we wanted to. I guess I could rescue drop her back, because she's only got 6 con, so these guys can pick up and drop and everything. Okay. If that's the case, we're going to start off strong. This is going to be a very fun map. I like the power scaling of the characters and the enemies on this map. I think I can put Bardell over here pretty safely, and then swap him over to the... well, actually, I could probably just put you over here, couldn't I? One-shot you, and then you're not getting doubled by this, right? 15 and 11 actually are getting doubled, so... In that case... How do I want to go about this? One of them's got a hammer, Willikins. So even though it doesn't quite kill, it gets close enough that Seer can do that. Shout out to Wilkins. Do the 3 Axe Fighters all use staves? Yep, they do. Tons and tons of healing to be had. Okay. Steel Axe, 30. Okay, that's fine. You can kill this guy, get a level up off of it, probably. And then wind up, if not defeating, then at least meaningfully damaging the other guy. Ah, so close. So we're gonna get 2 level ups off the next guy then. That's very nice. Silver Lance on you. Seer can fly as well, so that's nice. I think I'll put you right here. Actually, Luden could do this, and then that takes a lot off my plate for the next turn. Because theoretically... Ooh, Sword Slayer, that's pretty cool. That's actually my favorite weapon in GBA Fire Emblem. I don't know if I had mentioned that fully prior. We're really going to hope that this hits both, and if it doesn't, we'll use Luden. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Makes total sense to me. But I do want that guy, specifically, to be dead, so... That's the game I'm going to be playing with that one. I'm thinking that Bardell can probably kill this one. With the end game, he's going to end this guy's game. I do like this being set up in the way that it is, so that we can really just make use of the weapons that we want to at their most. Let's see, so 20 damage. Not going to take anything from that one because 2 range and all. Okay, so in that case, I'll put Jenkins probably right here with the Sword Slayer. And then he will have a fantastic time doing whatever he needs to. Because he's not going to die to the combination, I think. 30 damage is pretty severe. 21 is what he would take, and then... Let's see, that would actually probably result in his death, wouldn't it? If I put him here... Let's see. Nice side story setting means less worries about conserving weapons, just burn through them. Yep, absolutely. I really, really want to do this. Like, I know it's a bad idea, too. For a number of reasons. I guess what I could do is just put Luden down right here, and then kill this guy. And then whatever happens next turn doesn't really matter as much. Because Luden's not going to get completely destroyed by a single Axe Fighter or anything. And then next turn I can bait you out with the Sword Slayer, but for this turn I can probably use you... I guess I could go visit the village or something. I could use him to visit the village. It's really funny how the arenas are always just out of range. The old well. Is that where we're gonna rescue little Jimmy or little Timmy from? Okay, so in that case I'll put you here. Sword Slayer equipped. Okay. You're not doing any damage. You're going to come and attack me after I kill this unit. Let's try not to miss a 100%. Maybe we'll get us a little crit. Let me make sure that I survive that, in truth. 20 damage after weapon triangle, so I would take 11. Which is an exact kill. All that for nothing. Oh well. I guess in that case I'll just put her here, and then we can hopefully hopefully the monster will destroy itself. I'm sure that it will. Alrighty. Good old Sword Slayer. I hope he doesn't get doubled. I know he has pretty low speed. Rangers are either out of range or there's a hard turn limit. Love romhacks. True. I'm gonna have at least 1 or 2 arenas in my game that are fully accessible. It's one of those things that I just find to be so fun that I wouldn't want to cut them out of the full experience. I get not wanting them to be unlimited, but it's fine. As long as the game is balanced around no grind, and the player is to assume that it's balanced around no grind, I think that the player can reasonably manage their expectations around that. If they want to take advantage of it, they can feel free, and if not, then that's also within their right. I think most players are more inclined to simply just go to the arena one time because it's kind of fun. I appreciate the help, Killian. I've never properly thanked you for taking care of Daisy when I couldn't. Thanks are unnecessary. Someday I'll put down the blade, but that is not today. Okay. Hey, yo, that's a cool looking class. Ah, that's the class that I missed out on last time, isn't it? What the heck is going on out here? Looks like Dad and Mr. Killian and Mr. Bardell are fighting. We should help out. Another fight, huh? Well, let's get to it then. With Goulet, this should be a piece of cake, right? Well, actually, she said she was on a vacation of the soul. What does that even mean? Alair Wu, yeah, absolutely. I don't know, but don't worry, I'm sure we'll be alright. Okay, that'll work for me. There's Daisy. Apparently Paladin is the canon class. Harvey A rank, Killian C rank, and Alair C rank. Better stats than what I remember, as a matter of fact, with a killing edge and a javelin. Same growth rates. As usual, a mystic artist, a mage who uses her power to refresh her allies and strike down the enemy. So, with her Alair caliber tome, she is a brave reaver, effective versus flyers dancer. So she's tremendously good and fun. Don't know if she promotes to this or just a regular dancer in COTD. I don't know either, unfortunately. Regardless, it's very, very cool. Fenrir, gotcha. You don't have healing, so I really hope that this crits, and if it doesn't, then theoretically this is fine. It's extremely fine, so we're gonna hope for the crit. If we don't, then it's extremely okay. Like I said, we're just really hoping here. Let's see, the event seems to at least imply that she loses tome access. Nice dodge there. Come on, crit. Come on, Daisy. Really, we're gonna use all these uses of the Alair caliber? And it's Daisy's fault. Maybe we'll crit? Hey, nice. Is that a crit? Okay, it's not. It's just really, really cool. That's a nice animation. I like that a lot. Always taking the Alair caliber? Yeah, that makes sense. That is a cool animation. Big fan. So, you can one-shot. We'll do the healering with the healers. Nice, sped up animation. Go to a specific house, talk to an old man who presumes her grandfather. He teaches her to dance because it's some family thing that he's passed down. Yeah. When in doubt, spam. True, I agree. That's my favorite solution. Ah. Truly a matter of misfortune with old Jenkins here. Luckily, there are 2 ways out of this. One of them includes giving the Sword Slayer to Bardell. The other one is to simply body up on him through alternative means. I could... Let's see. We'll start off with attempting to get this kill for Wilkins. Okay. Loses tome access in COTA. Just Alair's final form. Nice. It's a really cool one. I could have just danced for Daisy, but I wanted to use the Alair caliber a bit. So I could trade that over if I feel like it. Or I could do other things. I think what I'm going to do is other things. Do you have a healing item? You don't. Okay, in that case, we'll trade. Talk. Well, seems like we've got a moment to catch up. So, how have you been? Well, I've been dead and all that, so you know. Right. I guess there's not a whole lot to do, huh? Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Mother and Father said they saw you just a bit ago. Huh, I haven't seen Father so steamed in a long time. Well, I did cave in his armor and then cut off his head. But I had to. Althoth was under some evil necromancer's control. I see. Jenkins is so bad it's funny, true. So this is the daughter of the king and queen that we had to defeat. Was watching some guy randomize Thracia, and his, let's see, the wonderful, amazing YouTube heart has got me blocked on who that unit is. Let me check it out. Lara. Okay. Thanks, YouTube, for having that heart emoji there. Yep, Forsetti access, it's either be a dancer or Forsetti, or use Forsetti. That's amazing. That's a bit of a shame. The party popper, very nice. Him and Unasario too. That whole thing was a mess anyway. The party poppers. Zombies everywhere, halls shifting around. Tell them it was nothing personal, alright? I'll make sure to do so, but enough about me. I heard you really gave up the fighting? Trying to, anyway. Doesn't seem to be going so well right now. Even so, that's something the Bardell I knew would never do. What's changed? Can't really say. I just woke up one day and got tired, I suppose. Fair enough, old friend. You know that I always believed even the worst villain could change. So I'm sure a man like you can do it too. I certainly hope so too. Okay, and then we'll Shamshir, Elixir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack there. Awesome. That sets me up pretty well for that entire set of interactions. Fernandez got warped in, and then 1v1 the king. Nice. My own situation with that was a wild one, no doubt. Okay, so I have a couple of options here. One of them, well, I'll just set myself up for both options. I'll use the Corporeal Tome with my 86% hit rate, and I'll definitely hit, because that's what we do on 86%. Very, very nice. Alright, and then we will trade the Sword Slayer over. With the 80% hit rate, I guess it's like oddly statistically more likely to hit if it's a 75 and we're doubling. So like I guess I'm more inclined to do that instead. But the Sword Slayer's cool, so that's what I'm gonna do. Nice. That could have definitely gone bad. It would have resulted in a unit death, but it didn't, and therefore we're fine. Anyway, Killian. With the Silver Sword, the Monohoshizao. Guilt, envy, vengeance, all worthless. Throw them away and realize your potential. And then the Slim Sword that he's known for, with his classic stats. His amazingly wonderful stats. Let's see. It's really just a solid sword, all things considered. It's not anything wild. Silverlance, you do move, so how do I want to go about that? And here's Harvey, former head of the Bread Project, nowadays his adoptive father and the owner of the orphanage. This Ray Purge, the 3 to 7 range lesser purge, the ranged purge, I suppose. It's the nerd sword, the Lamau XD sword. So he can talk to Ludin. Could he reasonably expect to kill this guy? It's 15 weight. Okay. So in that case, my best bet is to put Seer down here. These are benches. That's really cool. This is such a nice tile set. I like this one so much. But if I put Seer right here, 29 damage. She's got 22 defense, so it'd only be 7. She is getting doubled. 7 times 2. Are you getting hit by this one? 26. So in that case, I put Seer on this tile. Or I guess Seer would be fine. I guess specifically there is where she would need to be if she's going to handle that situation. So that's what we'll do. Put her there. Killian can use the extremely epic and awesome sword to kill this guy. I'm happy to see Killian back. He's one of my favorites. The name of that purge tome was really unfortunate. I thought the same thing. I wasn't going to hone in on it, but I thought the same thing. It's kind of a difficult one to get right, I suppose. And then we can attempt to maybe purge. I'm just going to call it purge, in all honesty. This should be fine. I don't really have to do anything with him, so I'm just going to hang out, I suppose. Alright, let's see how this goes. I guess she theoretically could have gotten crit or something. But I didn't check for that, so... it's fine. It's completely okay. Good old Seer. She's gonna get some good level ups and be right back to her broken self as from before. Very nice dodge, maybe a crit. Nice. Wonderful. Really big fan of these animations. They turned the Erica, like, rapier-type sword into a more traditional broadsword, and I like that a lot. I might wind up using those animations, actually. Probably, in all honesty. Okay. So, that should work out. Now we can do a bit of house visiting, question mark. No, that one's blocked off. I assume this one is too. You don't move, you do move with the dueling edge. So, theoretically, I just go here, Javelin, and then dance with Daisy, and then go and kill this guy. 17 speed, 20 speed. That is very intentional. In that case... let's see, the dueling edge is... can't get attacked and can't attack back, so it's kind of silly in that way. Tad bit goofy, as it were. Luden can probably get the kill with the Hellfire, so that's what we'll do. We do have a rescue staff and a warp staff, so we can have fun kind of playing around with that. The enemies won't attack the child units, so that's nice. Do a little bit of healing here. The Axe Bros, invincible, as they tend to be. Can heal each other to full. I think I'll go here. Use the... so yeah, you do have a Horse Slayer, don't you? 24 plus 12, 36 minus 9. Okay, 27 damage, which is within reason to survive, so I think that I will do that, although you'll probably attack from 2 range. No, you can't, so we'll just go here then. We will Ragnarok it up. I guess I'll Sham Shear it up. Oh hey, you know Mr. Bardell, right? Give this axe to him. It's a gift from my husband. Okay. Brave Axe, nice. Very nice. Big fan of the Brave Axe. Alright, and then Killian. At Tribble. Okay, so Steel Axe. You're not a big deal. Killian can killy him. Easy. Very, very nice. Okay, and then Dragon Girl can go and drag those enemies through the mud. I didn't mean to skip his animation. It's a very nice one. The green palette on the Athos model is very cool. You can't reach, so Seer can simply go here and do the thing. 26 damage. Okay, that's fine. Everyone survives. Well, except the enemies. They specifically don't survive, but that's part of the fun, I think. Alrighty. Maybe she gets more defense, more HP. I did give her an angelic robe. Very nice, the 2 HP. And the 2 res. She actually got speed as well. That's nice. So I could use Daisy to kill this one. And then dance with Alaire. And then if I need to, then I can rescue Alaire out. But something tells me I probably don't need to. I feel like she can probably survive one bout with the sword dude. 13 speed, 5 defense. 24 crit rate, though. That's kind of scary. Maybe not then. Maybe we just dance and get out of there. That's pretty funny. I like that, though. That's nice. Of course, I could theoretically just destroy him, but something tells me that's a little bit on the unlikely side. So I think what we'll do is just rescue, go right here, and then drop with Bardell. There we go. Good and simple. Maybe the dude will decide to move. Good dodge. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Nice. Wonderful. Big fan. Probably my favorite unit on this map so far. May just be the animations, may just be that it's, I don't know, that it's been good luck so far. But either way, I'm a big fan. Not gonna double the Steel Axe, that makes sense. She's only got a little bit of speed after all. We should one-shot the white. And that's nice. Extremely dead. You know, I'm starting to wonder now. It's probably a good thing that we went for this one instead of the Killian one first, because it kind of shows where he was prior to becoming old. Because his stats as an old guy are, like, ridiculous. There's no way he levels up into those stats, right? So, it's pretty impressive how he gets to that stage. Reinforcements, I wonder what they've got. Nothing of note. Awesome. Looks good to me. So in that case, with all her res, she should have no problem standing against this guy. Glad you played this story. Yeah, it turned out to be really nice. Alrighty, and you know you've got res when the Aura Tome on a bishop is doing no damage. Or missing on an 84. Okay. We've just got such strange RNG luck today. I'm definitely fine with it, but it's kind of wild. Killing Edge, not gonna bait that out right now. There is another house to visit there, though. So maybe I'll get a little bit closer. Maybe I'll just kind of trick him into thinking that I'm gonna come and body him. I'll send Luden that way, too, to help out. Could even rescue someone closer, but I don't need to. A very, very unfortunate general over here that seems to be awaiting... Let's see, I don't have the Sword Slayer here, do I? That's an unfortunate one. I bet that I can't rescue him out of there either. I bet Jenkins is the thick one. Well, he's not dying unless he gets crit, so try not to. Try as hard as you can not to get crit with your 23 luck. Okay, I chose the right one. There's only a 1% crit rate. Very, very good odds that he'll be moderately okay. I guess I could also just do this. This is probably the far more reasonable solution. Is this a campaign or a collection of curated maps? Yeah, the latter. You kind of get to play a bunch of different stories all at once. A bunch of different stories at your leisure, at your desire. You get to play around with the characters that we got to know in the last game. Alright, I'm gonna bank on Daisy doing a cool thing here. If she doesn't, then it's fine. But it's kinda, it would be a very cool thing if she did the cool thing. Okay, fine. Leaves him alive, that's completely okay though. I guess I'll stand here, do a little bit of purge. Yeah, I'll purge you. Doesn't really matter. Whoosh. And then I'll trade him over to something else. Or maybe just... Well, no, I'll just trade him to something else. I think that he's... See, all that counts as forest. Steel bow. Okay, he'll be fine. 14 speed is good. He'll double if he doesn't get weighed down. Hellfire probably does weigh him down, though. Does he have 11 con? I can't remember. Alrighty. Theoretically could be bad for Daisy, but something tells me that with the odd 62% hit dodge, for whatever reason, we're going to be completely fine. Another 73% miss. It's fine. This is the classic Ifolo Fire Emblem experience. Never get used to hit rates hitting, and never get used to hit rates missing. Never become complacent, because you will suffer for it, or at least I will. In the best way possible, of course. If bad hit rates and good hit rates could push me away from Fire Emblem, I think I'd be too weak a man to be playing the series anyway. The Flesh Ripper. He's gonna try. He sure is. Homeboy pulls up and he says, "I've got you now, Dragon. Face my wrath." And then Dragon just says, "Okay. Thanks, bro." Really appreciate the scale massage right there. Another speed level up. Nice. Using a non-world ending spell looks weird. True. Thank you. They always said this was for the greater good, but I don't want to go back to the experiments. Does that make me selfish? Nope. Nope, not at all. That is a that's good writing for a child character. That's kind of a brutal line in all honesty, given the circumstances of everything. Very, very good line indeed, but heartbreaking to say the very least. Alrighty, luckily the monsters will not attack. They will, however. Move out, men. Today we reclaim the glory stolen from us. The Bread Project should be here along with that cult's subjects. Take the experiments and cut down all who stand in your way. My master, John Doe, are you watching? The exiles are hostile to all other units on the map, including the children. If they defeat one of the children or defeat one of the bosses, you will receive a game over. That puts me in a very awkward situation. Here's Joe Schmo, leading the remnants of the West Kotor Magic Division, runner-up in the West Kotorian Baking Contest. Okay, he doesn't move. Good. That was very important. It's very important that he doesn't move, because he would have walked over one-rounded Rakasha or whatever, and then it would have been very bad. I'm kind of okay with them attacking him. He may be an ally, runner-up at the Baking Contest, yeah. Luckily, he doesn't move, so I think this boss is fine. It's Nosferatu boss, as we also know him, Bossferatu, with his 26 power, 25 res, 16 defense. I think it's within reason to just allow him to do what he needs to do, and not worry about it too much. I really don't want to bait out this Swordmaster, though, so maybe I have to back off. Excuse me. I don't know what come over me just now, but jeez, the sickness is hitting. I think I'm gaslighting myself, but I swear Joe Schmo got stronger the longer the map went on. Maybe. Maybe he starts to move eventually. If he does, I could see that being rather on the scary side. Let's see. With the Inferno, he's not way down. He's got 32. So, I mean, if I warp Seer down there, then she'll be able to simply kill him and also face no damage from anything else because she's literally Seer. Joshimo Do rises in tandem to his stats. That makes sense to me. But yeah, in theory, Seer has no problems with any of this. She could actually just stand here, and what are they going to do about it? Like, I guess they'll simply have to start crying because they have no alternative. We could crit him. What could possibly go wrong? In terms of you, the worst case scenario would be then, well, you can't reach anyway if I stand there. 23 damage. Have a great time. If you block me, then you shall burn. Burn, roast, boil, even caramelize. You can tell he's a chef. I doubt that that's going to be what's happening to Seer. Just something in my heart tells me that that's not going to be occurring. That's a really cool animation. Wow. Meteor. Is his meteor a meatball? Is that the thing? Is that the thing? The meteor ball? The meat? The schmeatball? Calls down Cataclysm. Seer. FPS ruiner, let's go. It's fine. The FPS is fine. 1 to 3 range. He can reach so far. Your laptop can't handle custom spells, rip. Alright, Killian. Killy him. Makes them meteor. Casts a meteor. That is amazing. I love that. Sunfall, shout out to Triangle Strategy. True. Me when I burn my own village down in order to defeat the enemy. Shout out to the actually, that could have been pretty bad if I'd allowed that to happen. Shout out to the dude over here. The homie, even. If I just get out of his range, it's fine. Like, the Tomahawk dude will just completely maul him. So, I have no qualms with just doing things other than going for him. Come on, Daisy. I just want one crit. I just want one. Please. She's disappointing. She's truly one of the units ever, possibly even of all time. In that case, Bardell gets to do this. It's kind of weird to think that Bardell's the Lord for some reason. Like, he doesn't feel like a Lord even when he is, very clearly. Ah, well, Daisy gets another shot, I suppose. No defense for me, no crit for you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Come on, Daisy, come on, please. Fine. Sure, Dribble's right. No crit for me. No defense for Dribble, no crit for me. I'll get defense here. I told you. That's how it works. That's how it works. You've proven it now. No defense for you. No crit for me. That's how it is. Henceforth, permanently. I'm glad that we've established this. I'm glad that we now know exactly what Daisy is and is not capable of. Okay, so short spear, whatever. I can bait out... Which one's the fast one again? This guy is. So, presuming that you don't get destroyed, I can then bait you out as well. And then I can bring... Well, because Luden will be fine. I can put him, like, here or on the forest or whatever, and he'll be okay. Because then I can bring you back. I don't have to worry about these guys anymore. Because literally Seer. Literally Seer. That's my solution. You can come back here. You bait out both of these two. Theoretically don't get destroyed. Luden takes rather insignificant damage, I want to say. Nope. Rather significant damage, as it were. That's pretty bad. That's really bad, actually. I guess I could rescue him, but then... Well, I could put down... Do you get doubled as well, or is it just that you're holding the tomes? Is that the thing? I guess if you do lose 2 speed... Wait. Okay, that's fine then. So then 18, 13, and then as long as I'm out of your range, 18 and 13 is 31, so he'll survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack to here. So if I stand here with the Hellfire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to there, this is fine. Luden will tank. And then Willikins with his B rank staves could theoretically even take the rescue staff and run over here and get Killian next turn. Assuming that he doesn't die to the dude, which I think he won't. So rescue staff to Willikins, hand axe equipped, and then next turn we can go and grab Killian if we need to. Okay. This should work. Oh yeah, these guys are technically also my allies for the moment, so that's cool. Ooh, a 1% crit. Okay. Alright, we're seeing everything, the whole range of all things today. Okay, please don't get bodied. Awesome. Probably gonna double. Very good. Okay, this is working out quite well. Maybe when I stop and think about my Fire Emblem decisions, they work out. Or I'll just get lucky. I'll get infinitely lucky and they can do nothing about it. Ooh, that is sweet. That is ridiculously sweet, as a matter of fact. It's both coconut and vanilla. Very good combination, but geez, in terms of sweetness. Alrighty. Next turn's gonna be a big one. No doubt about that. Hopefully the exiled will more or less throw themselves to the wind side, or to the wayside next turn. I'm gonna keep pushing my luck with the no Daisy crits thing. I'm gonna keep trying. I really want her to crit at least one time. I'm really hopeful. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Whoosh. The frame that it ended on there was pretty funny. And then Homeboy will probably attack the dude who doesn't get him killed. The, what's it called? The white? Probably. Gonna one-shot him. Other phase, and then a neutral phase. Oh, yeah. Obviously. Elixir. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even see him up there. Please, I can't. I didn't even see him up there. Rest in peace, I suppose. Wilkins looks more American than Arthur. I didn't even see him up there. Rest in peace. That's completely on me. Alright, fair enough. Understandable. We'll go ahead and wrap it up after this one then, more than likely. I was probably going to play one more, but if that's going to be the way it is, that's probably going to be all the time I have. Well, keep that in mind next time. Note to future me. But at least now I kind of have a better understanding. Maybe I'll turn animations off for a little bit, and we'll try to still play one more after this one. Yeah, it's always the kids. It's always the kids. It's actually their fault, as a matter of fact. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So either way, now we can just attempt stuff more free-spiritedly. Ericilia, let's see. I'll just use Bardell here, like we did before. Maybe move him. Yeah, I'll move him fully. They could have run. She did try to run. She just ran in the exact direction in which to die, as a matter of fact. I don't have a physics staff, so I can't make use of that. Willikins hit this one, I hope. Awesome. And then Seer can go ahead and finish that one off, like we did last time. Bop. Okay, and then I'll turn animations back on when I get close to where I was before. How'd they even get kidnapped in the first place? Dark Magic Evil, what is it? Shadow Wizard Money Gang, that's what it was. They love casting spells. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll trade you the Sword Slayer because you're the fast one. Then we do a little bit of hand axing. They were in the orphanage. Well, Shadow Wizard Money Gang does not mind. They'll do what they have to. They love casting spells. So Aracelia can kill that one, and then Homeboy finish you off. Okay, for some reason I thought that was his HP going away because it was on that side. Good job, Bardell. They were, but they wanted to be soldiers. Yeah, they simply tried too hard. Alright, close enough. That'll set me up nicely for the next turn. Good old Seer. Nice crit there. She might have gotten double by that guy. Probably not. It was a steel axe, so... Very nice indeed. Got that speed and some... well, 2 HP. That's pretty nice. Alright, Bardell. We should be able to get back to where we were without too much issue. Especially now that we don't have to read the story again. That's the main thing. That takes up a lot of time. Alright, Daisy. Let's try this again. Okay. Now I've got the Daisy who doesn't get defense, but who does get crits. That's the primary difference now. Bucktooth, what is she, Abel's daughter? Maybe. Go ahead and dance, we'll simply break a Sacred Stone really quickly, and then throw some Javelin with you. Yep, that'll work. Very nice indeed. Timeline has shifted, no doubt about that. Okay, Hopkins can go this way with the Sword Slayer. We'll use Aracelia to bait this guy forward, I think. Because I'm not too worried about getting killed by him. Perhaps I should be, given that he has high crit rate. But if he does, that'll be tremendously funny, and we'll laugh about it when the time comes. So we'll look forward to that. Hopefully Jenkins gets this. Nice. Because then Jenkins can heal Hopkins, and then Hopkins can heal Aracelia, and then we can do all the dancing and the funny. A little bit of Elfire. And I'll heal up Seer, and then maybe Seer can just go down here and destroy these guys at her leisure. You move, don't you? So we need to do the same thing as last time, where we put her here, back off with you two, and then have fun. Okay. That'll work. Bardell can go get his thingy, as it's known. Tomahawk works, so a little bit of live footage of Jenkins not being useless. Nice. He might acquire the prefix of Leroy. Leroy Jenkins himself. Oh. Okay, he had the Axe Reaver. That actually makes a lot of sense. Don't crit me. Can't exactly die again, but I guess I'm out of the fight. That's a bit of a shame, but I guess we'll have to live with it. Obviously, it's a bit of a shame, but you know. I knew that could happen, but it definitely did happen. It was one of the things to have occurred. We'll carry on. It's gonna be harder, but we'll carry on. Okay, so we'll do the healing. Whoosh, and then we'll kill the him, as we do. And then Daisy can probably get another crit, since this does seem to be the crit era of Daisy. Maybe Luden could go and handle this without too much issue. What's the speed? 15. Loses 2 to the Elfire. I wish I had a different tome. Not that it would matter in that circumstance exactly. Daisy's probably fine against all of these guys. If she gets the crit, then she's definitely fine. Okay, nice. I guess it forces animations during against bosses, so that's understandable. Poor children. Well, not poor children. They did this to me. Yeah, and see, now I don't get the defense. This is the alternate era of Daisy. This makes absolute sense to me. Alright, let's go bust some heads. What? I've got to go home. Fine. Yeah, fair enough. And then we simply promote Hopkins, I think. Because they all have Master Seals, right? So there's really no reason not to promote the unpromoted. So we'll go ahead and promote him. I wonder if he gets to choose his promotion. Nope, he's just gonna go Berserker straight up. Understandable. Oh. War Cleric. Or War Monk in his case. That's cool. If that's what they all promote into, then I'm super okay with that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Definitely worth it. He's gonna be a lot of fun now. This guy might be a bit of a pain, but that's fine. How do you reach? You go there, that's fine. A little bit of healing. Whoosh, and then you can kill him. Nice. They aren't quite child soldier level, they still need a few more years to catch up to you, and yeah, that's true. Alright, let's see, where's the other Master Seals at? Was that really the only one? I thought there were 3. Where's the other one at? I mean, if that's the case, regardless, I'm not promoting the Brigand. I think he's my least favorite as it is anyway. Yeah, he's my least favorite. I like Hopkins, and this is my favorite one. Wilkins, I would use Wilkins in a full playthrough of any game. 100% I would. Okay, so you can go here, kill this guy. Nice crit there. Very funny. And then maybe Wilkins can get this one? Can't quite reach. That's fine. He can go up here and help out. Killian can get this one. Should have used the high hit rate sword there. And then do some physic to help out the homegirl. Pretty sure that's her legal name. There we go. Okay, we're almost back to where we can put the animations back on. We have built a pretty good strategy out of this. Good level up. We're missing a little bit of the speed. Interesting choice to attack the literal guy that could kill you, but go off. Pop off, King, I suppose. Okay. All that's left is the white. I don't know if the white can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think not, unless it's with a longbow. And if it is with the longbow, then it's weak enough that it won't kill anyway, I think. Yeah, Hopkins is really good. The high speed is definitely worth it for him. Axe strength level up. Oh, can just straight up reach. Oh, fiddlesticks, that ain't good. That really ain't good. That might be reset worthy on its own, but we'll try to get through it still. I'm not playing too well this time, am I? It's that turning off animations. That's what it always does. When I try to speed through the game too quickly, that always costs me. Oh well, you live and learn. You hang on to the edge of tomorrow. If you know, you know. Carry on with these guys. Yeah, that one's pretty rough, actually. That's probably the worst death I could have taken. To lose 2 of the best units like that, yeah, that's possibly outside of my means to finish this map with. I can finish the map still, it's fine. Yeah, this is the Grid Daisy, of course. Alright. Well, let's see how this unfolds. This is going to be an interesting one. Okay, you can't quite do anything. You have a longbow, though, so I have to watch out, apparently. Low defense on you. 23. Okay, that's fine. And axe. Oh well. We'll get there. Okay, Bardell. Bardell's pretty good. We can finish this with nothing but Bardell if we need to. He'll make it. He'll do what he needs to do. Yeah, we've decided that's bad still. Bardell's gonna go over there, so I'm gonna go help Bardell. Alrighty, let's see what happens. With the Brave Axe, Bardell can really do just about anything that he needs to. Okay. Reasonable, understandable. The fact that Sierra isn't game over confuses you a little. I doubt that she actually dies. She probably just, like, goes and does other things for a bit. Things such as healing from wounds and whatnot. There we go. Maybe the play is to, like, not kill them. And that way, we don't open up game over conditions for ourselves. You're going to come down here, so you can do that. Feels like Seer's story as much as Bardell's? Maybe. I don't know. I would say that Bardell's... Well, oddly enough, like, it's not even really Bardell's story as much as it's Luden's. I feel like he's the one that really everything hinges upon, in a sense. Whoosh. And then end game. Okay. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That'll work out very nicely, as a matter of fact. I'll trade your heal staff over, heal you up. Whoosh. And then next turn we'll turn our animations back on and hopefully have no more big tremendous losses like we have. Battle Axe, okay. So Killian right here. We don't have an elixir, but we do have a healer boy. As long as we can kill you. Nobody else can reach. Okay, so heal up Killian. Whoosh. Put Killian right here with the Moonzao. And then homeboy right here with the Elfire. Kill this guy, hopefully be fine. Probably won't be fine, actually. The Cavalier, if it can reach him, it'll kill him. Yeah, that's GG's for him then as well. 11 damage. He'll only take 11, so it's fine. It'll work out. Playing a little bit too quickly now. Can't believe there's still some of these cult loonies around. Here, take this. Maybe it'll help you get rid of them. That will help, as a matter of fact. That's very nice, actually. In that case, we'll dance for you. Maybe go trade that over. Not that we need to, necessarily, but next turn we can promote him. That does actually happen to help. We got this. Also losing Seer to a longbow. Lol, mine died to a longbow 3 times. She wound up dying to a steel bow, sadly. If it was a longbow, she probably would have lived. The steel bow did 19 and she had 18 health. Oh, I actually got that. If you block me, then you shall burn. Well. So you say. Maybe he's our best ally. Maybe I should leave him be so that everything works out for me. Okay, nice. Let's go Jenkins. Leroy himself. Okay, and then hopefully... Very good. Awesome. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can go and kill this other guy. Seems that they're just gonna fight themselves and each other and stuff. There's a mage guy from the hack, a villager. Oh. Okay. I guess if he's gonna go for it, then he's gonna go for it. It's very interesting it cut off the crit sound effect there, that's kind of funny. Mouthy Doog, the big old Doog himself. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna run down here and do a little bit of master sealing. And another War Monk is at our disposal. Pretty good promotion gains for sure. He should be able to have no issues against the Doog. I guess he will get quadded. For 16, he dies. Homeboy's dead. Hopefully we'll try to not let that happen with some Daisy crits, because that's all that happens in this timeline. A little bit of Hopkins, maybe. What can Hopkins do? What can't Hopkins do, really, is the question I should be asking. Okay, Luden. Should have just used the Corporeal Tome there. Hopkins can kill this one, hopefully. If not, that's also completely fine. As long as I can kill the dude. Bardet will kill him on enemy phase, it'll work out. You're an issue all of a sudden, Flux Tome. 28. Okay, we're fine. How badly does this hurt, I wonder? 20, 21... Okay, it's only 9 plus 11 damage, and if that's going to be the case, I guess we won't heal him. I forgot that he didn't have the heal staff on him. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of Sword Slayer. Never hurt anybody except for those who are slain by the Sword Slayer. And then, surprisingly, Willikins gets the kill here. We'll go ahead and turn animations back on. It's way more fun that way. I like Fire Emblem better when the animations are on. I become distinctly better at Fire Emblem when the animations are on, because I'm given more time to think while the animations are playing out. Nice, 2 HP. Shout out to the homie. Thank you, they always said, yeah, we already read your thing there. Does he really have... Oh yeah, he has 150. Yeah, he's the best one. He definitely is. You would want to give him, like, energy drinks or whatever, probably, but that's fine. Do you reach the kid? You don't. Okay, so then we just physic Willikins. Or Wilkins, not Willykins. Will he or won't he-kins? Has he or hasn't he-kins? Okay. I guess we'll just stay right here then. I mean, I guess I could go up there and kill him. It doesn't really matter that much. You ever slingshot a hair tie that defies physics and goes in the opposite direction? Yes, absolutely. I didn't need the steel axe, I just like the steel axe, it's kind of funny. Nice dodge, 286s. I knew it. KJ screenshot that, go back and screenshot it, it's important. It's necessary even. Another 86 miss. 2 hits, 1 miss. This is what we in the business refer to as confirmation bias, and it's my favorite bias to have. One that I will continue to have and that I will not release my grasp upon. Don't think your hair's ever been long enough to fit in a tie? Mine is. I've gone through so many hair ties, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, now we get to see this animation in full. It is a very nice one. Works out pretty well, actually. I was kind of worried about it, because I knew that it kicked up the dirt and stuff, but it also goes into the enemy, and therefore has the weight that I think it needs. Good job. Hair's gotten long enough to put 3 ties. I used to do 2 for a brief while there, but then I stopped carrying that much, and I lost a few of them, so I just quit carrying that much. Alright, Jenkins, gonna lair finish the job if I do that. I would have to do it from, well, it's a Brave Tome, so it doesn't matter, but if I did it from here, it'd be more fine, morphine. Generic enemy sage, MVP, yeah, shout out to the homie. Nice. Yeah, that animation works way better than I thought it would. Really annoying when you sleep and they just cease to exist. True, honestly. I'm glad that you know that struggle, because that's one that I experience all the time. I'm like, where did all my hair ties go? And then they're just, like, magically wrapped up in the bed or under the bed or whatever. It's really a shame. But I suppose that's part of the life. Alright, crit for me, Daisy. Thanks. Alara is really cool. She did a great job. I'm glad that we got to see her crit animation, too. It seems that this map is easier if you simply rush it down and don't care if your units die. All Fire Emblem's easier when you don't care and you let your units die. Master Seal. I think the other dude's all the way over there, so... Learn much from this, but I'm not ready to put it to use yet. I shall retreat. Yep, you sure will. Alright, and you don't move. So, Killian, you do your thing. Killy him, or her in this case. Awesome. Monohoshizao. I'm not going to be able to say that. He got 2 HP. I didn't know that he had a over 100% HP growth. 160. Fair enough. Have you checked the kid's descriptions? I have not. A child with great magical power and a self-sacrificing streak. I've already missed one of them, so... Amir. A child with an affinity for demons, prone to brooding. So he's going to become somebody's edgy compatriot. It's funny how they have such high res. Wait, are they? Okay, they don't both have dark affinity. Hopkins. Hop on him. Kins. Amir becomes Summoner. Yeah, probably. That makes a lot of sense. That's pretty much perfectly in line with this character, for sure. And then this one dude over here with the Killing Edge. He may not be an issue for Bardell thanks to his high HP. Skill speed res. Hopkins is pretty good. Because you don't move. 22 damage after weapon triangle minus 9 would be 11. So even with the crit, he wouldn't get the kill. And I think with the end game, he probably can't double. So we'll try that. Well, in that case, we'll trade this over. Actually, I could just heal. That works. Shout out to Luden. Truly the guy of all time. Alright, and then I'm going to keep people up this way just in case the kids decide that they're going to be a bit goofy today. Well, in case the enemies decide that the kids are a bit goofy. What's up, Danny? Yo, Kotor. Yeah, having a great time with it so far. Did definitely get bodied by this chapter, but that's fine. That'll happen sometimes. Alright, bait this guy out. I don't know if we're gonna have to kill the boss. I think it's just let the kids escape, right? So we don't have to worry about the super mage dude down there at the bottom with the meteor tome. Alrighty. I guess if I really wanted to, I could, like, warp the kids back even faster. I think I will do that with this one specifically, so I can get a move on. Thanks for the stream. Need to go, but had fun. Thanks for hanging out, Reg. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Alright, and then we will hopefully just javelin and get the kill. And then Bardell can release the other kid, and Luden can probably do the thing. This first one, let's see, this is the first one you did. What have you done already? I did Floor and Delano. This is my third one. I might do one more, maybe. My throat's starting to hurt a little bit, so I might have to end this stream pretty soon. But we'll see. And then Bardell can get this one. Like I said, I can use Luden to rescue. The Barbarian. Do you think I fear tired, worn-out gods like you? You shouldn't fear me because of my reputation. What you should fear is the axe about to enter your skull. Okay, pretty brutal, actually. Yeah, no kidding. Lords, Pharaoh. Rest in peace, NordVPN. You will not be missed. I hope wherever he is now, he found peace. Yeah, actually, that is kind of brutal, isn't it? That the kids had to experience that all at once like that. Okay, we'll try to get the kids up there as soon as we can then. And hopefully call it good for this map following that, because there's only one enemy left now that Killian... Well, maybe he could get the kill? Okay, he can finish him off if Killian doesn't get the crit. H. True. Alright, Killian, let's get it. Unlucky. Hopefully the homeboy will get the job done. Still haven't promoted him. I've got that Master Seal all the way across the world. Do I really want to risk it? I guess I probably don't really care at this point. Wilkins, you got this, right? You got this. Okay, cool. Big fan. At Tatsunami, how do you promote Mona Hoshizao? Hopefully I said it correctly. Probably not. Amazing level up. Where's that Master Seal? I need to promote him already. Okay, all that's left is you two. So, I guess we can just bring a layer down this way and do a little bit of dancing next turn to accomplish the releasing of the kids faster. Exactly how FO said it. True. I'm glad that I'm a master of language and words, and the playing of words with the word play. Okay, that's fine. Silver Axe. Hopkins. We'll just simply allow this to occur then. I'll trade you over to an Iron Axe. And then bait you out, and that should be just fine. No issues there. Luden can do a little bit of this, and then rescue staff this other kiddo up top. And hopefully, we'll get out of here no problem. Silver Sword, I'll just back off with you guys, not a big deal. Maybe I'll warp. Nah, it's fine. You don't move, so maybe I'll just go kill that guy. With Bardell, of course, and potentially Daisy. What's up, cutie pie? Just woke up? Nice. Kind of wild how you looked over right when you asked. That's funny. Oh, I forgot to swap him over to the sword, or to the axe, whatever. That's fine. I just needed the bait. He's got good speed anyway. Very nice. Double 60 hit. Couldn't invoke Sentry for translations. RIP. Alrighty, that's fine with me. Is Bardell going to be able to get this kill? Very nearly. Very nearly indeed. With Daisy to help. If Daisy crits, that's going to be really funny. This is, of course, the crit build Daisy. She has 2 killing edges now. Let's try. Ah, the vessel. How kind of you to deliver yourself to me. Yeah, no, I'm not going with you, not in a million years. I've got a good life here, one that doesn't involve being a tool of war. Okay. She can't crit if she misses. Crit or miss, I guess we always miss, huh? Daisy doesn't want a boyfriend. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't really have any idea. Not my realm to have bearing over. I guess we could try this. No big downsides to doing so. It would probably be preferable to this unit being able to attack Daisy at least, so... We'll hope that it hits, and then it'll inevitably hit, so that'll work out. Alright, Jenkins. 19 damage. How do we fare with the Iron Axe? Very unlikely that we wind up missing. The infinite staff boys. Always on staff. Hilarious joke, I know. Absolute comedic genius I am. Do I want to allow the child to escape and end the map? That's a really rough phrase. Now that I say that out loud. I guess so. I guess that's gonna be the end of it then. Well, that's all the kids, safe and sound, and all those guys seem to be running off. I'll make sure to go and alert the authorities. Some guardsmen should be here by now. So that's that, huh? Sure was. It was a real pleasure fighting by your side again, Aricilia. Same to you, big man. Although you've definitely lost a step or two, old age catching up. Ha, you know that ain't right. Sure. Well, I'll leave you two to it. You're looking like you've got something to say again. Just wondering, I suppose, a self-centered thought. Oh, not to make light of the chance I was given, but... Athos was kind of cute in his prime? True. Yeah, they are war monks. Maybe I don't want to fight anymore, proceeds to unalive an entire militia. Yeah, he does that. It won't erase what I've done before. You're right, and it's pretty self-centered. I think the kids who we just saved would agree with that. But they would not have been in danger. But for what the cults had done to them before, under me. That don't change what just happened, I think. But you're asking about something else, really. Saw I was reluctant to pick up this axe again, right? I did notice that. I found it curious from one like you. You've lived a long, long life of battle. What changed? What changed is I wanted to put it down. It's as simple as that. But you did pick it up again for this fight. Huh, I sure did. Maybe I should do as I say, not as I do. I don't know, but I'd like to think it still meant something. I'm sure one day will be the day I pick it up for the last time. I suppose I think it meant something as well. Okay. Huh, that was surprisingly thoughtful. What ended up happening to Ludin? As he said, he turned himself over to East Kotor. While many wanted him executed, he was instead put to work, using his magic to serve. As for Bardell, that was the last time he wielded his axe. Okay. I'm glad it turned out like that, for them. Yeah, that was a fun map. I got bodied a fair bit, for sure, but that was a fun map. I think Bardell's probably the character that, has grown on me the most, because I went from straight neutral about him to, like, really enjoying his arc. Maybe it's just my enjoyment of the big muscle dude characters or whatever, but that is certainly the case. Let's see, how many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if that's the case, we've done 3 of 12. I think that's probably a good stopping point. I would like to stream for longer, but my throat is really starting to hurt, so... if I was Ross with long hair, no doubt about it. I've got my... Wait, where is it? I've got my hatchet. There you go, my hatchet. And, sure am ready for battle. Ready for battle with some cough drops, in all honesty. Sheesh. Oh yeah, I did forget Alessio. Well, next stream... we will do... I'll make it a point to do 4 of them. And I'll try to let my throat recover a bit. I've been feeling the sickness come on for the past week or so, so it makes sense that I'd have to call it early, but either way, I thought you were going to show something from your act. That's true, I'm glad you reminded me about that. Rest those pipes, dealt with strep all this week. I hope that you have either improved or gotten over it. That is brutal. It's been a long time since I've had strep, but it is awful. One of the worst things. I think that sore throat might be my least favorite thing in terms of like all of the bads of illness and whatever. I can deal with like the coughing and sometimes with the sniffling as long as it's not just one side, but icky stuff aside, I'll go ahead and show you guys a couple of portraits of characters from my game. Those of you who are in the supporters channel in my Discord, first of all, thank you very much. And if you have ever donated to me and you're not in that channel, do let me know. Yeah, because the area is dry, that's true. That is very true. But those of you who are in that channel have already seen all these portraits, but I will show you a couple of characters that I really enjoy. Let's see. I'll let you guys choose a couple. I'll tease 4 of them, I think. Or I'll show 4 of them, but I'll tease a few. So we've got an edgy thief. I've already showed you guys Arcadia, the troubadour. We've got a sort of Jagan type character, an edgy Jagan type character. Femme Bunny Boy. MILF Wolfgirl, DILF Axebro, DILF Axebro. Another, not quite DILF Axebro, just kind of the fiery Axebro. Gyaru Wolfgirl, Wyvern Knight Wolfgirl, Evil Bunny Girl, Generic Soldier. Let's see, we've got a dragon, we've got the actual Jagan. I could show you any of the lords. There are 4 of them. 4 total lords. Well, one of them is like a halfway lord, but there are 4 lords in total. A very funny secret character. There's, let's see, a couple of MILF mages. I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Green Baby Boy, true. Evil Bunny Lamel, let me see. Sure thing, I'll pull that one up. Her name is Cinders, because everything that she does burns to cinders beneath her. That's not actually why I named her that, but here is the Evil Bunny Girl. Oops, why did she disappear? Here she is. All of the art in my game is by Glacio, if you know Glacio. There's Cinders. She is the evil one. She's not, like, actually expressly evil. She's actually playable, but her story is that she takes advantage of one of the characters prior to the game beginning and steals his mount, and then she becomes a cavalier because of that, and then he has to become an unmounted fighter because of it. She looks like she wants me, no cap, true. We support women's right and a women's wrong since household. You're exactly right about that. I'll show you the character that she steals the horse from. His name is Banner. He's one of the DILF Axe Bros. He's kind of got the Giga Chad image almost. Toxic former relationship and all, as it do be. He used to be, well, he is a rock salt merchant. And his horse was used to, you know, obviously bring him around. Oh god, he's hot. He really is. He really, really is. Wish I could be as alpha as that guy, Unsalty. Absolutely. He's a rock salt and mineral merchant. She stole his wagon horse and has used it to become a cavalier, and he is just a simple axeman now. He would have been an axe cavalier in his prime, probably. Where the Bishies, we have some of those, as a matter of fact. I'll show you one of the trainees, I suppose. I could show you one that fits Tatsu's definition in both. Here's Kendall. He's the technical first character that you get to play as in the game. He starts off as a trainee, and he has 3 choices to promote into. He levels up to 10 in the first map that you play. Would. He levels up to 10 in the first map that you play, and he can promote either into a mage, a lance user that I'm not going to spoil the type of, because that one's kind of fun, or he can become a pirate. I think he has 4 ears. He cannot hear you. He has only 2 ears. Any of the wolf characters that have the wolf ears only have the 2. And I'll show you another one, I suppose. Let's see. Would you rather see the main, or would you rather see one of the main lords, the Jagan, or the dragon? I think I'll give you one of those. Mind you, follow this game is going to drop 60 years from now? True. It's going to be a bit. It's going to be a while. I've got about half of the cast sprited already. Down to replicate the movie Wolf Children if you get your drift. It's the bad dragon. Still faster than gas? True. Okay, I'll show you the dragon then. His name is Fjern. He's one of the funniest characters that I have. So for what it's worth, the characters in the story are actually quite serious, but in his case, his dialogue is very fun. There's Fjern. He's a goofball. He's the tactician for the main lord, and he's an early game playable dragon. He's got a couple of dragon stones. Think not dissimilar from Radogast in Fire Emblem Storage, how you gonna get a couple of dragon stones. He's hot, not a dragon lolly. True. He's very, very cool. Well, very hot, I suppose. Flaming hot, as a matter of fact. You get a couple of dragon stones, you kind of get to play with the concept of an early game dragon. He's got some good growth rates, but he can only level to 20, at least right now. I might change that in the future. But he's very, very fun. He can spit on you. He is definitely the type of character to spit on people. He's very hateful and angry a lot of the time. If he believes that his way is the right way, he is going to stand by that wholeheartedly. But at the same time, when he sees that there are ways he can improve, and whenever people do things that prove to him that he's still got growth, he is earnest in admitting that he's wrong or so, or whatever. He's a bit tsundere about it sometimes. And then just as a fun little thingy here, I'll pull up one more. Maybe a video, if I have a video that I could pull up. Because I've made a couple of meme videos. Oh, I could show you a meme video, actually. There's one that's really funny. It'll show you a swordmaster and his daughter. And that's a very fun one. If I can find that really quickly. I commissioned... You've probably seen this if you follow me on Twitter, LoMaoXD. I know that not many people do. Don't worry about it. I don't post on there anyway. Let's see. Where is it? I commissioned something very funny from Glacio. Let me see. There it is. Okay. Now that I've got that, how do I pull up a video through this? Yeah, okay. Let me grab the metal pipe situation. Is there an fellow character, and does he have a Tarantino-like cameo? As a matter of fact, I am one of the main characters. Don't worry about it too much, though. Let's see. Here we go. Here it is. Whoops. Oh gosh, I'm sure that's so loud for you guys. Wait, pause. Stop. Okay. Let's shrink that a bit. Truly prepared YouTuber, as you can tell. It's a very fun little video. Some of you have already seen it. Should hire Glacio. It's $50 per portrait. It's a very good deal. And a very talented sprite artist. Very good person as well. Early game dragons and dancers. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me show you this. Let's see. The metal pipe situation. If I can get it to play again. Actually, let me change this so that I can hear it as well as you guys, so that I know it's not like deadly loud. There we go. Okay. Let's turn it down just a bit. There we go. This is Pyrian Lane, two of my favorites. Commissioned an entire metal pipe for this. Why did she do that? Pretty good reason. Aurora, why did you... that's the metal pipe situation. Truly. That is so Delphi, it's not funny. I'll go ahead and show you the mom as well. Her name is Aurora. From Meredith. Let's see. Here she is. I actually have emojis in my Discord server of Aurora, so you've probably seen her if you're in there. Link in the description, of course. Let's see. Here's Aurora. They're definitely suitably Dilfy and Milfy, as it were. I'll go ahead and add Lane next to her, because that's exactly where she would want to be. There we go. They're a good combination. They're a good pair, and Piri is every bit their child. Oh, it still says Coda. Gotcha. I'll change that over. Thank you very much for catching that. I would have definitely missed it across several streams in a row. So I really do appreciate that. Either way, you've got a very good look at a lot of the characters. I showed you let's see, showed you 6 of them today. I've got about 12 done, or not 12, I've got about 30 done as it is right now, I think. Let me check my folder. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across 4 rows. So I've got 29 done, and the 30th is being worked on right now. I just got the work in progress piece this morning, and that was a very, very nice. I'll show you the green one. I've showed Tatsu this one before. This is a character. His name is Leto. He's your generic soldier boy. He's very fun in terms of the gameplay. There's a very fun aspect about him that I think that everyone's going to greatly enjoy. But all that aside, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Love him already. He is wonderful. He is tremendously wonderful. I'm going to show you guys a meme that I made because of Tatsu, actually. Because she complimented him whenever I was showing her one day, and I made a quick meme right here. She called him boyfriend material, so he got all happy about that. Leto's a good boy. He deserves better than what he actually gets in the game. Oh boy. Gonna be at least 10 old man units in the Rayette and dribble hack. Nice. Well, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a very fun stream today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. This is a 2-player game, of course, this whole YouTube stuff. If you want more stuff out of me, you gotta tell me. You gotta like the video, subscribe, share it to more people so that potentially they'll enjoy it as well. What's up, 17? Good to see you. He does deserve pretty good. Look, Leto's a good guy. You gotta give him credit where it's due in the game. He's unintentionally quite forgettable, but then it became an intentional thing that he was forgettable. So I look forward to seeing what people think about him in the actual game. Either way, I'm not gonna confirm or anything on any type of release date because I'm doing this at my own pace, at my leisure, and I want to release something that's at least moderately fun and playable, like maybe 8 or so maps is what I'm thinking, before I really allow the playtesting to begin, because I don't want to set expectations on myself when I know that I clearly don't have the time to dedicate greatly to it and all. It's Mark Keys, not Marcus. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, really do appreciate it. I think that's about all I have to say. Is there anything else? Make sure to play this game. That's the other thing. The description may say Call of the Armor, but let's see. It may say Call of the Armor, but where does it say that at? I'll read through that later. It may say Call of the Armor, but the game is in the description. So make sure to play it for yourself. Give the creators some good feedback. You know, see if this is a game that you would enjoy. It very well might be. It's a very fun game. Make sure to play Call of the Armor as well. Team Distant Roads is the creator, or they are the creators of this game, of this series, I suppose it would be now. And I guess that's about it. YouTuber stuff. Thank you guys. And I guess until next time, I'll see you later. If I can find my outro. Okay, until next time, I'll see you later.